and streamers do it 100%. We're live now.
Hello, live people in live land.
Hello to the 0 people.
I am the first and worst.
Yeah. We're gonna... Do I have to do something to fix it? I'm confused.
Maybe you need to drag me. Maybe I was in a weird spot and then I switched my inputs or something.
Let's see. Where are you? That is the real question. Panics. I have no idea. Oh, I know where you are. You're all the way up here. I found you. Just gonna... God, I can't even see my fucking cursor because the white background of your art. Yeah, because the white background of your art.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all like, I can't see. This looks weird.
I know, I could go.
This looks weird because you also cover up the art I'm doing. I have no idea where to put you. Right here could work, I guess.
That could work.
Yeah,
I don't need to be huge.
Too
I like
late.
the picture in picture.
Too late, you're gonna be humongous.
Okay, that
Boom.
works.
Humongous. Takes up entire screen.
Move me over to the half side at least. Don't let me
There you
prioritize your entire stream.
I think I got you at the right size?
What
Yeah,
the
looks good.
fuck did I come back to?
Don't worry about it.
That's good.
Your mama. We're doing art
sure.
related things, Jehu. Since you're here, you could probably join.
I don't want to draw.
Too fucking bad. Campfire and sing our campfire song.
It's 11:30.
So draw then, pussy.
No, it's late. I'm tired as
Drop
fuck.
pussy, drop pussy, drop pussy.
You know, give me a minute.
Yay!
Yay! Jake,
Peer
we're gonna
pressure,
do
peer
a
pressure,
draw.
peer pressure.
Oh, no, it's not peer pressure. Have that in your DMs. Hope.
Oh my god. A singular straight line. Yo! Holy what she sent me.
Out there.
I like how you zoom in on the bug.
It
Your
wasn't
bug
a straight
overlord.
line.
The bug overlord. Bug overlord.
Bug overlords.
There we go, that should be loud enough for stream. I'm a tiny gremlin in the corner. We have our bug overlord.
You've been banished.
Banished. I've been
Spoiler
banished.
I didn't send a single line.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, hold on. We can go. Wait, hold on. I can.
You send 2 lines.
All of the lines, all of them.
Pretty sure I just. Can I say that? Okay. Right. Okay.
Is it Twitch safe?
Nope.
Probably not.
Nope. It is not. It is not.
I mean.
Oh wait, I need
Scandalous.
to activate the JQ on screen.
Yeah, because I'm not fucking there, as I've now realized.
I boom, there you go. You've been activated, probably, maybe.
Where am I?
I don't know. You're gone. You don't exist anymore. I'm probably
I'm
gonna.
still not there. I'm
Yeah.
still not here.
Mm,
Please exist me.
I'm trying. I'm working, but I'm doing.
I'm in the void.
I'm in the void. Kelp.
The nothing's gonna get me.
Fun fact: canonically, my Sona actually lives in the void. Canonically.
Canonically, who fucking
So you
asked?
should be fine out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Canonically, who the fuck asked? There you are. Look, there you are. you are. You happy now?
Hey, I'm here. Except it's not the thing that I was gonna use for my. Give me a link. Give me
I,
a link.
okay. Um, um, um,
I want
um.
to change. I want to
I'll,
transmorph.
I'll do. I don't know.
Let me transmorph into something else. Give me a minute.
Just look at Fugi Tech. Just change it on your own.
Transmogrify.
What the fuck is what Fuki?
Fugiitech. Trying to make me die. Damn it, dog!
Kill
You're making.
something if it's already dead.
You can't break what's already broken.
I don't think I found it.
God,
How'd
you're
you
a
spell it?
fool. You're a fool.
Oh no,
How'd
my
you
tracking
spell it?
device is not plugged in.
It's
10%
it's
battery
it's
life.
reactive.fugi dot tech.
Yeah, I'm remembering that.
Okay, well, fucking, you know what? You lost you lost your morphin
Okay, I'm
privileges.
in.
You son of a bitch.
Tech privileges.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm an asshole. I know.
I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Hey,
Panador.
West
I'm a loser,
Vagina.
baby. So
Loser
why
baby.
don't you kill me?
There's a baby. Kill it.
How the fuck do I? Okay, right.
You ask it politely, Jaku.
Oh. Cool. Give me a minute.
Show me your eyes when you speak pretty lies. I'm listening. Cursed drawing. Fucked up and wasted.
No, so sedated and glistening. Oh, we're bleeding inside. I'll take the hits. I said I'm
I
fine.
might have changed. Wait.
Oh my god, morphed?
I've
Oh my
changed.
god, they morphed?
Hey! It's a toot.
Small.
I'm moved as a
Small bee.
creature.
Small.
I'm moved as a creature, and then my girlfriend is the ADHD creature.
There you go, there's your ADHD creature on stream.
That's me, I'm both, so.
Look at
Zoomies.
My god, Jakey's got the zoomies. Jakey's got the zoomies. No. Oh no.
Or zoom in.
Oh
I
shit.
am not the right way around. I am being thrown around. Please help me. Chat, please help me.
You shall remain on my head.
Stay in my little box, and that is it.
Can you at least turn me around?
No, you didn't ask.
Turn me around.
Hey, now I can.
Reach. Turned around. Hey,
There, you're in my lap now. You're getting you're getting your first lap dance.
and I'm dying.
Oh, there they go. Now we could talk shit about them. Could totally talk shit about them. They have good arms. Arms. Ah.
Motherfucker, I had stream up still. I heard every word you said, motherfucker.
Well, you have good arms.
You said you were gonna talk shit behind my back.
Yeah, and I said you.
And then he said you had good arms.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that shit talking?
No. Yo, we could totally talk for real shit about them now. They make good French toast.
Damn. That's
I know.
That's a cold burn.
I know, it's a cold burn. It'd be even colder if I put it in the fridge. But not for real though. Fuck that girl. They're so mean. They eat ramen diagonally.
Diagonally.
They make ramen. They make
I wanna
ramen.
know.
They make ramen and eat it diagonally. They don't. They don't shower.
They never ever bathe, not once.
No, they never bathe. The only time they bathe is when they eat ramen.
The wrong way.
Yeah, the wrong way. It's the only time they eat. They never eat. They always eat. What's weird is that I have my own storage of souls, and they eat my leftover souls.
How dare.
Like, bro, I need that. Like, they always taking my shit. They
Never leaving enough souls for the rest of us.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. I worked hard for those souls. And they're dark souls, my favorite.
Right? We didn't get the smelly good ones.
Yeah, I know.
Got the ones with some fair amount of trauma.
I needed those ones. Those were to meet my quota. Oh, good. Would you like to share with the class what you're drawing?
I'm drawing me.
Doing
Like,
what? Getting an education?
Your rock on symbol, yeah.
You hear that, guys? They're drawing themselves getting an education.
Yeah. We don't need no education. Oh, fuck Pink Floyd. They used AI art. Now we hate Pink Floyd even more than we did for their 9-minute songs.
No, the only 9-minute song I enjoy is Freebird.
Oh boy.
And then the other song that I love that exceeds that 9-minute mark is The Scarecrow by Anne Fantasia. You wanna know how long that song is?
I don't know. How long is
It is about 11 minutes long.
it? Nice.
It's a good song. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. I also love this because it's just a mood for artists.
Oh,
The facial expression.
Yes. That's the correct way to do art.
That's
Have
also-
that look on your face. You're
Yeah.
not doing it right.
Yeah, that's also the face of like I am drawing either on the wrong layer or I haven't slept in days.
That, yeah. I finally got comms in my inbox and my ADHD won't let me do regular functioning until they're done.
My ADHD won't let me function as a normal human being.
Until
Well,
I
you-
actually do the thing that I'm now being asked to do, because I was sitting around waiting to be asked to do the thing, and now that someone wants the thing, I can't function correctly.
Please send help.
Send help, yeah.
Send
Please
SOS.
remind me to water and feed myself, whilst I hammer through. That's actually what I'm doing now. That's why I have comms to work. I'm like, oh, if I get this done, I can work on comms. None of them are NDA, and they're all memes. Twitch safe.
Aw, damn. They're not Twitch safe?
No, they are Twitch safe. That's
Aw.
what I'm saying.
Damn. Make them un-Twitch safe, you fiend.
I could make the successful memes. Actually, I've got a lot of respect for the true crafters of the NSFW. I but tickle into their warehouse. Some people have that anatomy on. And the
Mm.
perspectives, man.
Dude, I'm gonna anatomy sometimes.
Really.
Dude, sometimes when I do anatomy, I panic like a war horse. Because I'm like, is this right? No, it's not. Wait, yes.
Yes. I feel like it never goes away, and we're all just looking at each other's art, going, "That guy did it better than me."
It's like that scene from SpongeBob where, like, SpongeBob copied all my art, and it's better than mine. You know that scene?
Yes. So he executed them.
Execute order, sexy sax.
Greedy little children dogs are.
What?
My dog is a needy little child.
Oh wait, we forgot to verbally abuse Bio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Bio
cause he's live right now. I'm gonna go into his chat and yell at him.
said-
I'm gonna go yell at him. Where is he?
We're live and we're talking shit about you over here. This isn't self promo. This is a war.
Here, hold on. Here, hold on. I'm gonna actually pop it up on stream. I'll pop it up on stream. Real quick.
Yeah, let's
Let me
watch
just-
Bio.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go find him. Back to Twitch. Found him. I love this. I load up the front page. I see him on the front page for 2.5 seconds.
Oh, and then it updates.
Yep. He was there. He got his chance
That's
of
the
stardom.
shit later that shows up as a view, you know? When
Mhm.
you're looking at your analytics and
All
it's
right,
literally
let's
just...
To go to the ocean and his summon.
All right, I opened it up. I got to show chat on it as like a tiny little
We somehow beat it.
I mean, yeah.
as a tiny little, screen at the top left or right. Let's see, where is it? Okay, there we go. We need a window capture, add source, random. We're just gonna get that, and then we're gonna go to bio. It won't show it because it's covered.
I've only completed.
So that's perfect. We're gonna just
got,
boom, and now he's on the top left of the screen. Now people will pay attention to stream, cause there's this. Alright, then I open this.
Show going on.
Yeah, there you go. See, there he is. Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah.
This has been very easy because we've just been.
Haha,
dragging
there's
bosses.
Bio.
Haha, look at him.
When I was playing it 2.5 years ago with my brother, we had it where respawns were off, and that was truly painful.
I better go into his
Well,
chat.
yeah, doesn't it
so
like
I can...
it like doubles the HP with each player or something like that, or like it
Scales
stacks on an extra one with each time.
Stacks on stacks on stacks.
Yeah.
One might
So
say.
like 4 players would be just 4 times the normal HP or something like that. I think.
Well, to be honest, most of the bosses we fought, we beat in like first time, so it's fine.
Do you guys mind if I try to summon a solar?
And there we go.
I mind.
I texted in his chat.
I'm underground, so I don't care. Summon away. In fact, do it.
As long as the strike rate doesn't decrease, I'll be fine.
No, I mean you can do it.
I mean, I can tell he's looking at it. He just can't say
Yeah,
anything.
he sees moving to his eyes move to the side, didn't they?
Yep.
He's probably pulling up the Twitch window so fast on the side, like trying to get our audio in. But he's got like through 4 other people talking.
Yep.
He's not gonna be able to focus on us.
Nope, he's not. We're just gonna have to verbally abuse him more.
Oh, I guess the
He's
entrance
got
on
the
other side of
handicap.
is flat from the south.
Yep. We could totally talk shit about his Terraria game right now.
For some reason, I just
He is
It looks
so
like he's
shit.
sucking ass at it.
Yeah, he's sucking ass. Look how shit he is.
I'm just doing it.
Can't do anything.
We're gonna tell him that in chat.
He's all anyway.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Yes.
good joke.
I agree with Bio. Yes.
There you go.
Delicate layers.
Oh wait, Bio.
You
I wanna
can't-
see Bio. I want to see Plantera.
I said, you suck, you jackass, in the auto mod. What?
Oh, did it pull it?
Yeah,
We're
it's-
not allowed to bully that hard, not even in friendship. They won't
Damn.
let us. They won't-
Damn. You know
Twitch
what?
doesn't know the difference between people who know each other and people who know.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna message
Damn
him.
them.
I'm gonna message him.
Yes.
Hold on.
You use it to craft
Hold on,
Give
I
you
got
a-
it.
make you a mod.
Wait, how do we get inside the jungle? The
Mod
door's
me so I
locked.
can talk shit at you.
Mod me so I can
No,
talk shit.
not me and Bio at the front entrance of the temple.
Yeah, like that
Yeah.
whole don't the people's mods being against them or whatever. It's like instead of that, it's
Oh,
we're definitely here. Hello.
Oh, Ayla! Ow.
who's?
Oh, dude.
Wait.
Now we know.
Me and Ayla are doing an art stream, and I'm on stream now.
They're on our stream. Streamception.
It's
Oh,
Streamception.
Digi, you really do have a way of words.
Hold on, do I have to turn it up just a tad?
Suck, you jackass. Aw, she really does care. Well, hopefully you guys are having a wonderful drawing stream. Ayla, how's it
Hold
going?
on. Okay, I have the key. Do you want to open it, or should I?
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Just for fun,
Yeah.
during this stream, we gotta draw Bio in the most disgusting manner.
No, that's the boss.
That Twitch will
Temple
allow, right?
Yeah, that Twitch will allow. Nothing sexual. We just gotta
It's like a little
Oh.
like those hyper realistic
This water
SpongeBob
is annoying me.
screenshots.
Yeah.
Is there like a
Oh.
sponge?
Those things, like those.
Ooh.
Something like that. Like not hyper realistic, but
Reminds me of,
something.
like hyper detail, but in the cartoon fashion. Like those remind me of the Ren and Stimpy close-ups.
All right,
feel
I
like that's where
gotta
SpongeBob
I gotta
got it.
Can we
minimize.
get rid of water
that.
in this game?
Fuck it.
What the hell is nail head?
Ultra.
There we go. That is
What?
a lot better.
Super
Squish it.
absorbent and sponge.
Ayla, you're not
Oh my-
chaos. You're just really cute.
Oh,
And-
nail.
Oh my god! Now you gotta totally shit on his day. You gotta tell him how bad he is.
God, I want to craft with the eclipse.
Totally.
This is gonna go on all day, isn't it?
Sold by
Speaking of
merchant.
music,
Merchant.
Yeah, let's see.
Is that bio?
Oh no, I said something about like doing angler quests. An angler can suck one.
Switch my ears.
Dun,
There we go.
dun, dun, dun.
They're now on screen. Full frontal
Wait,
nudity.
Can you get a disco ball? Hold on. Please.
All of the progress puts on pause because we might be able to get a disco ball.
No,
All right, there you go.
I'm very upset.
You gotta shit on his day while we draw. I mean we, not you. We.
Yes.
Oh my god, stop killing me!
Let down.
Everyone.
We gotta make sure when he like
There's a moth in the
fails, we gotta laugh at him.
Why is there a moth in the base?
Definitely.
Someone left the lights on.
Who left the lights on?
What the fuck is that? I'm dead again. Oh my god. I love solar eclipses. Holy fuck.
What do you
He's
surrounded himself with people who lose at Terraria more than him.
Why do you need the
Oh,
deadly
no.
sphere?
You know.
There we go.
Whoa!
I did my comment in chat.
Leave me alone.
I do not suck at Terraria.
Oh,
I am
hello.
physically incapable of sucking at Terraria. You know why? You know why? Because I'm playing Summoner.
Yeah, you just have to exist
I just have to stand here
menacingly.
and enjoy
All right, there we go. That's enough of bio. It's all the screen time he gets. I feline. Feline.
Oh, did you hear what they're? He's asking them for help. How to defend himself.
Oh, bio.
Yeah, he's like, there's gamer girls attacking me. What do I do?
You just gotta die by. Die. All right, give me that. All right, I'm gonna
Back
put.
to stream.
Yeah, we're back to regular street. Hi, feline. I've been talking a lot. I think you might need to fix your mic.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! Yay! I'm just gonna shaboop, and then just shaboop, and then bada boop. And there's the There's the feline. The feline. They can't talk because they lost their tongue in the tongue wrestling competition.
In the great tonguening.
The screams.
The screams. They were never heard again after the great tonguening.
What about now?
Ah, there he
Yay!
is.
There we go.
There he
Okay, I don't know.
is.
Can we all just boo Discord? I don't know why it keeps doing that thing where the settings, the audio settings change to something else, and it's like, thank you Discord for doing that behind my back. And also,
Like to a completely different source and stuff
Yeah,
in the audio.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
it's
yeah.
because I think it's because you're too fabulous.
Thank you. Maybe it
Clearly.
could be that.
Dios
Also,
mío.
also, now that you can hear me, hello Digi and hello Isla.
Hello.
My God, you
Yeah,
guys,
I said-
are you guys gonna fuck? Oh my God.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Ooh, ooh,
Ooh.
ooh, Dios mío.
I like the vocal stylings we're taking on. Good time.
Yeah.
As
And
soon
also
as
hello
this-
chat.
As soon as the stream ends, y'all just leave and go do your own totally PG related things. Oh,
Jeez.
so here's what I'm drawing. Feline.
It's you. It's you.
Yeah, it's an emote.
It's epically accurate.
It's very accurate to artists.
Yeah, it's a mood.
It's just a mood. Mooda, Dr. Stiegler. So what are you going to be drawing? The feline?
I'll probably maybe keep working on an illustration that I was doing yesterday.
Ooh.
But like, you're both streaming, right?
I am.
I'm not streaming, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do see your. Oh, because you're sharing it. You're sharing the screen.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
God,
I can
God.
do the same for you, feline, if you want.
Yeah, I would like that. Yeah.
Okay, but first,
Yeah.
you must give Ayla your best pickup line.
Our pickup lines work.
Give me one moment. I am roaming the mind palace. I am not Googling, okay? I am not
Googling.
Googling right now.
Great.
Totally not.
I am going through the mind palace. Let me see. Well, here I am. What are your other two wishes?
Ooh.
Damn.
Hot.
Right, here's mine. You ready?
I'm rizzed.
Here's mine. I'll do one to Ayla as well. You ready, Ayla?
Yes.
Triangles. What are up with those things? Am I right?
Oh no. That was dirty. But I like it.
Dude, I remember.
I feel like the proper response to that one is a pie joke, but I didn't have it handy.
I remember the funniest thing is about that pickup line is I actually did use it on a girl in high school.
Oh
Nice.
no.
And the reason why
Digi.
I did is because we were in fucking geometry class.
Okay, at least okay, I can
It was
almost forgive it.
And plus,
Situationally, it makes sense. Yeah.
and plus the other thing too is I'm a shy emo nerd. I can't riz up anybody.
Oh, well, not with that attitude.
I've tried. Every time I try, they just look at me and walk away.
Oh boy.
I think the one time when I tried to riz up a girl, so to speak, before riz was a fucking word.
Right, yeah. The lingo of our times.
Yeah, right. So before riz was a word. All right, Chad. This is the back in ye olden times. Before riz was a word, we used to call it just pickup lines. All right. I know. Whoa. Crazy times we're in the Empire. Anyway, so yeah, I had 0 points in my charisma stat. To paint perspective, I have 0.
Digi, how do we set it up so that people can see my stream?
Just share your screen on Discord, and I could just go there. Just go there, and I'll put you as a tiny little window on the screen. You'll be underneath. You'll be underneath. Still life Ayla.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why am I not tracking?
Yeah, I was about to say you're underneath Still Life Ayla Sakura from Star Wars to Clone
I'm
Wars.
glad I noticed that.
I know.
I was gonna make a Brady Bunch joke and everything, and I looked over and I'm not even like bobbling in the square.
So yeah, just
Why would I
just
do that?
so in the call, there in between the little rocket and microphone, there's a little TV
Oh,
with
I'm
a
a bingus. Okay.
yeah, and
there
then
we
you
go.
and then you select the application of your art program.
Okay, there we go.
That way, it's a lot easier for me to see it and
All right, I'm gonna go.
and chat to see it.
spin.
Okay, there we go.
All right, there. I shall grab it and abuse it. All right, where is it? Okay, there it is. I'm a fool. Don't yell at me.
I'm rooting for you.
Okay, let's see. All the way down at the bottom. We need to be. Okay, then before I activate it, I don't need that. We're gonna.
I also sometimes will be all day normal, and then suddenly when I'm streaming, is my body decides to get all of the hiccups.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Or
All right.
cough.
All right, and then boom.
Yes.
Then we're gonna put
All the
you
scratches
all the
there.
way over here. Gonna minimize you a tad.
Fabulous.
We're also gonna cut it in half. That way, well, not in half per se, but we're gonna slightly crop it a bit. Transform, edit transform. That would be the I think the right. Yep, that's the right. All right, we're gonna do 60. Oops. All right, 100 it is. 400. So 300 something. 389.
Go.
367. Okay, there we go. That's better.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking at the stream. It seems fine.
Okay, good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, us art nerds everywhere. As the title suggests, gay art nerds unite.
Yes.
Yay.
Get styled on, bitches.
By our powers combined.
By our art powers combined, we are Captain Artie.
Damn, did you used to watch Captain Planet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Me too.
Hell
There's a
yeah.
bunch of shows that I remember that I watched. Okay, I think Feline will know this cartoon. But
Okay.
Ayla, do you know a cartoon by the name of SWAT Cats?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Good,
Yeah.
good, good. Every time I mention that cartoon to anybody, they're like, "What the fuck is that?"
I don't think I watched it as a child, but it got shown to me enough times since then that I've placed it in my reality for where it belongs in the journey.
Of becoming.
I have weird ones though, because I grew up like in Washington and we had Canadian TV too. So sometimes my things won't be other people's. It's Canadian.
I'm a Canadian.
Canadian TV randomly, yeah. And I don't realize because I was just a kid watching.
I love how the stereotype of Canadians are just that they're like supposed to be very nice or whatever, as a stereotype goes. And I
Yeah,
love
kind of like Midwesterners, that kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah, I love this really quick about it. My friend way back when made a joke about it. And he said, dude, what it, because there's a show I think you guys might know called Cops over here. It's called Cops.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that. He's like, how the hell would cops work in Canada? He's like, what? Would they just say you're under arrest? He's like, oh, I'm sorry. Eh? I'm like,
sorry.
I'm all like, I don't think they sound like that on the daily, but
Depends on what part of Canada.
That's my favorite pronunciation of Canada that I've heard.
Canada.
Like, actually.
as a Canadian,
I love to pronounce Canada wrong.
as a Canadian, as feline, the only actual real Canadian here.
Mm-hmm.
Totally, 100%, not lying, no cap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got it. I love how when I do a straight line, it always just goes that way, or squiggles downward.
Yeah, because even your body knows. No straight, okay? No straight.
No straight.
No straight. This is the
Only
gay.
gay.
This is the
Only
gay
gay
art
lines.
channel. This is the gay art channel. We gotta.
Every line is gayer than the last line.
Yep. Now see, if you look at the lines, you'll see that it is Freddy Fazbear. Whoa.
Whoa.
I always love this about like those conspiracy videos about like games. I'm all like, who the fuck asked you? I'm just here trying to.
Right?
I'm just here trying to enjoy the game. Can you like not?
They're like, did you know some people think that blah 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 blah?
Yeah, and I'm all like,
Analyzing media. The problem being that a lot of gamers are illiterate.
Oh yeah.
what are you talking about? Look at this legible handwriting
children.
right here. Look at that legible handwriting. You could see an H.
Media illiterate.
Oh. Here, I'll write the word media. Here we go. M E Z.
Exactly. You're doing perfect. Keep going there.
Man, you'd
I
be
mean,
the.
in all fairness, like the American average reading level is below 5th grade, so
The thing
it's
about
not
like
just the media illiteracy. It's functional illiteracy.
the thing about the reading levels is I hated those things because me, as you guys probably know, I like Star Wars a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And at my school, they had these little Star Wars books, not like picture books. They're actually like novels.
Oh yeah.
And Star
Yeah,
Wars
like
novels.
Some of those.
Yeah. I was never allowed to read them because of my reading level. And so as a rebellious little shit, I just checked out the book. I said it was for a friend that has a higher reading level than me. And the librarian is like, "Okay." Because when you
They
go
don't really
Checks
care.
out.
Well, no, the reason why is because when you go to check out books at the library of my elementary school, they would ask you what your reading level is. And you would have to memorize your actual reading level so they could tell you which sections you are permitted to go in. It's like the forbidden stacks of Harry Potter.
They probably just didn't want a bunch of little kids taking books they couldn't read anyway, so that they wouldn't be there for the kids who needed them, kind of thing. Like just to keep everybody only having the books that like would be most relatable to them, less for like gatekeeping. But it ends up being gatekeeping in effect, right? Like
Yep, pretty much. So so the librarian knows me and knows that I do a lot of things for friends. So so here's picture little me, and if you want, I can send a picture of little me if you want. I'm kidding. I won't. But so picture little me.
Yes.
I'm in the library.
You have been smallified.
I have been small. Anyway, I'm in the library, chilling by myself. Cause one, and correct me if I'm wrong, libraries are so fucking nice to be in by yourself.
Oh yeah, to just chill out in the
Oh
library.
yeah,
By yourself, yes.
Yeah,
I would get frustrated in college. I would get really frustrated because
There's
for
tons of
me,
people in the library.
yeah, like
Yeah.
for me, even the libraries were too noisy for me to like study efficiently. Basically, it was
I
really
would say
frustrating.
the vibe you're talking about is more something I've experienced like at the public library, but in the middle of the day when there's no one there, kind of thing, where it's just like desolate.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The library to yourself because no one's really there yet. For the day the kids aren't out of school.
For over here, besides the school library, the actual public library stays open 24 hours. So the public library, when I was in middle school and a little bit of high school, I would always go there by myself, stay there until like midnight, because
safe, dry, warm place and the
Mhm.
library.
And plus the librarians are just very like chill about it. They cycle out each librarian through as the hours go by. Obviously, different
Yeah.
shifts. So the librarians know that there are 24 hours and they allow people in as long as they don't make any loud noises.
Yeah, they're not disruptive.
Yeah, if they're like disruptive to other people that are in there, either A, studying, or B, just simply reading.
Yeah, if you start creeping people out or whatever, they'll ask you to leave. But as long as you're not doing that and you're minding your own business, they don't care.
Yeah, exactly. And fucking. So, alright, sorry, I had a burp.
You're good.
So, this is what goes down. So this one day, luckily it was on a Friday, so I had the weekend. So not like my dad would care anyway, but I tell him, hey, I'm gonna go to the library after school. If you need me, just text me or call me or something. Because I always bring my charger with me. No, even if it's at 100%, I'm gonna just bring it with me just in case. And every time at the library, I usually charge my phone up, even if it's at like simply 60 or something. I charge it up.
It's always a sensible thing to do.
Yeah. I charge it up. That way, when I leave, I don't have a dead phone and I can't call for a ride. So, this is actually really cool. It's me. So the library used to be 2 floors. It's not anymore because the second floor was hard to keep maintained. So the only remnants of the second floor is in the kind of back area. The stairs are still there, but when you go through the front foyer, the second floor is no longer visible. It's like covered up with the bookshelves, and the walkways for the second floor are gone.
They just made it so it doesn't look like it's there.
But the back area, they left the walkway up there a little bit. They just put like barriers so people won't accidentally fall and maybe hurt themselves somehow. So, and also in the back is one of my favorite types of books. Can you guess what it is?
Is it smooth?
Is it what?
Smooth.
Is it smooth?
Not smoot?
Yeah.
Smut?
Oh, no, it's not smut.
What, like the encyclopedias?
Nope.
The science fiction.
No. I literally have it on my desk of the books that are in the back area of this library.
What is it?
Manga.
Oh, the comics.
Nice. So in the back is the science fiction / comic manga section. So they had all the manga that I could ever want. Feline, you might like this. They had the entire set of Hellsing.
My man's.
And you guarantee I checked them all out.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I still have a big book of Hellsing Ultimate. And it looks like a fucking... Here, hold on. I'm gonna grab it and take a picture and send it to you, Feline. And also Ayla, if you want to as well.
Yeah, I'm done. Just yelling.
So, this big book... Funny enough, once when you send it, you'll understand what I'm gonna say. Hold on a second.
So I love your model.
Thank you. I made her. I'm dying to remake her though. The art is pretty old from like last year, and I'm finally just getting it rigged because I had the PC go down last year. And so I'm like, I'm so ready to be done.
All right,
with my
so
novel.
this Helsing book, if you will. Hold on, my phone's doing a weird. So, the Helsing book that I have is a big boy. It's a big, big boy.
Mhm.
And once when it sends to you guys, if it will ever send to you guys, it looks, it can easily. I hate this thing for my phone. Anyway, so if I went to a church, it would easily be mistaken for a Bible.
Oh.
The way it's bound and stuff.
No, it literally has a cross on the front of it, and the only time you see the title of the book is when you open it.
Nice.
And
That's
it's a big red book too, so I like it.
That's sick.
I can't send it to you because Discord on my phone is being a cunt.
Sounds about right.
Yep. Like every time I open it on my phone, like it says, here, let's see if it does it again because it's been doing it. Find study group clubs and friends in the student hub for your school. And it asks for the official email address for like my like school, and I'm not in a school.
Academic institution.
Yeah, I'm not in one, jackass. Quit asking. But anyway, that's what I'm dealing with. But yeah, so when I got that book, every time I walk around and people see the big cross on the front cover,
Uh-huh.
they're like, "Oh, you're a child of God?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, totally. You want to see one of my favorite verses?" And I open up the book to one of my favorite pages, which is Ceres Victoria killing Zoran Blitz by dragging her face on the fucking wall, all bloody and gory.
Nice.
And it's great because if like people who are religious ask me about the Bible in my hand or Helsing, I'll be like, "Hey, yeah, you want to see my favorite verse?" That way they can leave me alone.
Show them the
I show them that gruesome
that
scene.
picture.
Yeah, and they just look at me and then they walk away. Because that's the thing I can't stand when it comes to people, is when they try and forcibly shove their religion down your throat.
Oh yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I have dubbed them hyper religious.
Zealots, yeah.
Yep. Also, when you say the word zealots, I am always gonna think about the Halo, elite zealot class, aka the aliens.
Well, I mean, the word has a meaning, so
I know,
if
but
they
I
were
don't
zealots,
care.
They were zealots.
No, I know. That's how I'm gonna envision them now. It's just those alien motherfuckers.
Sure. Lifeless.
That's also a thing.
zealots to their own cause.
Yeah, right. That's also the thing I want to do as well. Is I want to eventually when I get a house, you know those people that come to your door and be like, "Hey, would you like to talk about God or something like that?"
Oh yeah.
I want to just have a bunch of sex toys in the background of my front door, and when I open it, and they
You've
see
got
it,
the St. Peter's cross right there, just
Yep,
right
yep.
in the main room.
Yep.
Just-
Yeah, no, like I have,
Damn.
I have like all the sex toys, whips, chains, you fucking name it. I just have it all in the background.
Yes.
I have it all in the background. And when they look at it, if they continue to talk to me, I'll tell them, "Hold on, give me a hard second. I couldn't hear you. Let me go grab my hearing aid." I just go and grab my girlfriend and bring her to the front door and fuck the shit out of her right there. That way they can
Be
fucking
okay with
leave.
that?
Huh?
Would she be okay with that?
Yep.
Yeah, actually, she doesn't.
He's dating an exhibitionist. I guess.
No.
Them's the rules.
She's okay with it in terms of like just to make them go away. Or I could just scream bloody murder. That's also a thing I could do. But that would get the cops called on me, so would the other one. Oh well.
I don't know if the other one, because it's in your house, if they could call the cops on you for that.
Well,
I
the
think they
thing
just
is,
have to
the
leave.
thing that sucks here in Colorado is you can get the cops called on you for indecent exposure, even if you're in your house just naked.
That's
Like,
bullshit.
right?
that is
It's
bullshit.
such bullshit. Like, literally, I got the cops called on me for that. And you want to know how they knew I was naked?
How?
My shades were slightly open.
What were they doing looking inside of them?
Looking in.
No,
Yeah.
they were walking by with their kid and they saw me ever so slightly through the fucking shades.
Oh,
And
brother.
they called the police on me, and when I opened the door I was obviously fully clothed, but the reason why I was naked is because I just got out of the shower.
You're just like doing normal shit in your
Yeah, I'm just
house.
doing normal shit. You can't yell at me. Look at this face. Does this face look like I can harm somebody? I'm kidding. But yeah, like the cop is talking to me about indecent exposure and how I'm gonna have to pay a fine, and I'm all like this. I say this to him. I'm like, well, here's the one thing. How come the other person didn't get a fine for looking through my fucking shades when it's my own house? That's an invasion of privacy on why they were looking, because it wasn't like they were.
They're a peeping Tom now.
Yeah, it wasn't like they were far away and they saw a glimpse of me. No, they were literally at my window.
Why?
I don't fucking know. They were just there. They were just. I don't know if they did a double take and had to double check or something, or whatever. But they saw like my entire entire melted body of an ice cream cone. I'm kidding, but they just saw all that, and then I get a fine. That's some bullshit. No. Fuck you. Hi, friend. But yeah, but like,
Hello, princess. Hi,
hello. Hello. But yeah, it was such bullshit. I hated it. Hi, Charlie. It's
sweetie.
going pretty chill. It's going pretty chilled. But
It's
yeah.
nice to see you guys. Hi.
Hi. Oh, for the peeps that are in here that don't know Ayla, would you like to explain who you are again?
Hi, I'm Ayla Moon. I'm an artist and a variety content creator on the internet, and I'm weird and I do things. And at Blue Space Elf is my handle on most of the things.
See, when they say they're a variety streamer, that means they do porn. Anyway.
It does. It also means I report the weather on TikTok, which is a very weird.
That is the stupidest thing in the universe.
But I love it. I don't know what's happening.
Thanks for redeeming that, Charlie.
Thing.
Thanks for redeeming that, Charlie. Charlie redeemed a
I don't know what's happening.
yeah, and I don't know what's happening.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude. But anyway, back to that story of me getting fined.
Guys, listen up.
Yeah.
Even if we never see each other again, just promise me one thing. That you'll never grow up. Even if you're 100 years old and don't remember a thing about our times together, you'll still be a kid at heart, okay? So who's with me? 5, 4, 3, 2,
I can't hear you,
1.
so I have
Kids
to wait
next
until this
door!
ends.
Goodbye.
There, now I can hear you. What the hell did you say?
No, I was just responding to Charlie.
Oh, okay. Bye, Charlie. Get back to... Haha, go back to work, bitch. And thanks for the follow, Shiny Pink. I hope you enjoy my idiotic shenanigans. But anyway, as I was saying, when I got fined for that fucking bullshittery, I actually didn't have to pay the fine because the person that looked through my window was the one that got fined for, one, looking in my fucking window like a fucking creep in general. And two, do you want to know the weird thing? Is my window is blocked off by a fence. So they jumped over my fence of my backyard and looked in my window.
What the
Who
fuck?
does that?
Right? Even if it's for
Ew.
something like that, no, fuck you. What the hell are you doing?
That's fucking gross. What the fuck? Ew.
Yeah, one, and the other thing too, I'm underaged in this moment, and that was an adult.
What?
Really?
Yes, I was 16.
Yeah.
I was 16.
What the fuck?
Right? I was 16 and they did that shit and I'm like, fucking one, why the hell are you going in my backyard to look at an underaged person? Oh,
Kid,
Dios
what the
mío.
fuck?
Yeah, like, bro, I get if you're like trying to like no. I was gonna say if you're trying to do your civic duty, but yeah, no, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, no civic duty for that.
Yeah,
That's
no civic
ridiculous.
duty. Yeah, fuck you. You can't do that shit. Even if I was of age, that'd still be weird.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
still fucked up. It's
Yeah.
still an invasion of privacy.
Yeah, it also paints an image a lot about you. If you do
It really
that.
does. It really
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, even
Way
if
more
I
about that person than about you.
Yeah,
that's
like
for sure.
even if I wasn't underage, like at the same time, don't do that. Don't do that. Cause that's just weird. Cause like the other thing too is I'm glad of this. My brother wasn't home that day, and you want to know how old he was?
How old?
So when I was 16, he was about 9, almost 10. So and me and him shared a room, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want like I as much as my family annoys me, I do want to protect them as best I can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's creepy thinking they would be coming up to your 9-year-old brother's window too.
Yeah, like if I wasn't there and they come up
And they
to
would have found too.
yeah, and they would have like let's say my brother did that, like he just got out of the shower and this random motherfucker.
What could even be the excuse? What the hell?
Yeah, one, it's his room and his own property as well. Secondly, what the fuck are you doing in my backyard?
Mm-hmm.
This is why, no, like it sucks for one thing, real quick. My mom is scared of big dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So
Valid.
yeah, which is valid. I will admit it is
Yeah.
valid, but it also sucks because if we had a big dog in our backyard, that guy jumping over our fence wouldn't happen.
No, it wouldn't have.
Nope, it would not have happened, especially if it was my dog. Like if I trained the
I
dog.
like big dogs, but
And I cannot lie.
I understand when people don't like them. Like I get it. It's usually a traumatic childhood experience, like 99% of the time. When
Oh yeah, that's actually why my mom doesn't like big dogs. She got attacked by a Labrador.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had anyone say they don't like big dogs and then that not be the reason. Like, so valid.
100%. But yeah, that's why it sucks though, because if we had a dog, we would be fine, because that dog would probably maul the shit out of this guy.
And or deter in general.
And you would think, like, how the hell did he see me through a fence? That's a question that's a question that I don't even know, because it's those regular tall fences for backyards.
Like a regular wood, like privacy fence.
Yep. It's one of those. How the hell he saw me? No idea.
By the power of being an actual freak.
By the power of being a fucking by being a fucking twat waffle, he can see the future.
Right.
He can see all and know all.
And know you were gonna somehow do something with your naked self in your own house.
Yeah, it's not like
And even
like
if you did, what's the problem? Like
yeah, and that's the other thing too is one, at this moment in time, I am not a sex haver. I can't get a woman to touch me at that moment in time. Secondly, you want to know what I was doing in my room naked? Getting a new fresh pair of clothes.
Right.
As people do
Normal
when they're
ass
out of the
shit.
shower.
Yeah, like some people bring their clothes in the shower with them, like a fresh
I
pair.
don't.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying some people do. I fucking don't.
Yeah.
Because one,
You're in your house, you're in your room, you're comfortable.
yeah, I'm
That's so
comfortable.
dumb.
I'll say this in my. I'll say this one French word, that I know. Comfortable.
Wow, you're so fluid.
I know. Ready? Watch this. I'm gonna say something in Spanish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do fromage.
Amazing.
Oh my god, I'm
wow.
so good.
All that do fromage.
I was talking to I mentioned this to Charlie and Feline a lot, but I want to go to France, and when I get there and I like, get settled down in my like hotel or something,
Yeah.
I want to go out on the street and just go to everybody and be like, omelette du fromage, am I right, guys?
I bet they've never heard an American say that ever, not once.
I feel
No.
I think someone must have done it. Someone must have done it. Everyone-
Someone must have done it. Well, the
Must have
thing
done
about
it.
the thing that sucks, and I can completely understand this no matter where you live, tourists fucking suck.
They do.
Yep, I'm from
They-
a tourist town, so I definitely.
Yeah, I mean
am
over
on
here,
that.
over here in Colorado, there's not much here, and it surprises me that there's tourists.
They come for the forest.
Yeah, they come for the forest and the one singular cactus in the middle of the street.
And red rocks that one time.
Yeah, and wait, get this. You think they would dine at some epic culinary whatever,
No, they want Rocky Mountain oysters.
No. Denny's.
Oh, Denny's.
It's always a Denny's. It's like a diner if you don't know feeling.
Babes, I know what a Denny's is. We have them here.
Too bad. No, yeah. No, you have a Pablo's. Get it right.
No, we have a Denny's.
You know what? I'm gonna make a diner that's just called
Denny's
Pablo's.
is better than IHOP.
Yeah, it really is.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
IHOP sucks.
Yeah, I have sex. Thanks for mentioning that.
I don't know. I think I just hadn't been in an IHOP in my life until like later in life, and I finally went in an IHOP, and I was like, wait, this is not as good as Denny's. I thought it would be comparable.
I got banned from an IHOP.
What did you do?
When I was little, as anyone would, as any little kid would, we eat a lot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I ate their entire supply of French toast.
Nice.
Like all their ingredients to make French toast, not like
I mean, but that sounds
They
like
gave it to you.
yeah.
a skill issue. Why didn't
Yeah,
you
they
plan
gave
better?
it to you.
Yeah. I'm literally
How is that your problem?
I
I
don't-
get it.
oh no man, I just work here. Don't ask me questions.
No, you literally didn't. The people that worked there.
They
Or
worked
the one-
there.
Someone fucked up, but it wasn't you.
No, I know. It might be because some other peeps were ordering French toast as well. And they couldn't get their order because me off in the corner just scarfing these motherfuckers down.
Yum, 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 yum.
I mean, can you
I
blame
mean,
me? French toast?
is good. I love
Yeah,
French
yeah,
toast.
French toast is
Yeah.
rad.
I'd keep eating it too.
It's good.
They kept serving it. To me.
But the other thing too is nothing can beat homemade cooking when you're at home.
Yeah.
Like if it's something that you really enjoy to eat. Like for me, that's French toast. The way my mom makes French toast for me, fuck yeah.
Mm. Yeah, there's especially certain things.
Yeah. Like you can get OJ anywhere.
Mhm.
That's why I love it. There used to be this breakfast place here in Colorado where they were like, "We have the best orange juice." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." Whatever. Whatever.
It's literally just orange juice.
It's just orange juice and they all
Stop
Same
their
as-
sales pitch. I don't get it.
I don't know, man.
It's
Oh.
like saying you have the best cup of coffee. It means nothing.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
It's like saying you have the best sex when it's.
When it's vanilla as fuck.
That's
No, vanilla sex is valid. I'm just being.
I prefer chocolate.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Here, list down your guys' favorite ice cream. Like your flavors, or
Like,
or brand,
best combinations.
Best combinations, flavors, whatever.
I think Moose Tracks might be the best combination that I've run into. Do you know
Actually,
what that is?
Yeah.
Here there is there are some artisanal ice cream places that have corn ice cream, and it's really good. I really
Corn,
like
like
it.
sweet corn ice cream.
Yes,
That sounds good, actually.
it's
I
really
love sweet
good,
corn.
and I like.
I will
it
eat
with-
sweet corn like off the cob. Like,
Yeah,
it's good.
it's really good, and you can put cinnamon on it.
Ooh.
You want to know something funny over here in Colorado?
Like, I don't know if it's my favorite, but I do
But
like
it's
it
like
a lot.
definitely worth trying, and like, I feel like it would be fresh and sweet, like that.
Yeah,
Combination.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And also, like at the beaches, there's always like someone with like a little cart with like fruit sherbet, right?
Mhm.
Sherbet,
Sorbet,
like
sherbet.
sorbet, yeah.
Sorbet. Yeah.
And
I like sorbet.
I don't listen. I don't know what secret society they have where they all get the same brand of the same sorbet, but whatever it is, because it's always the same. And like ever since I was little, people with those carts would be like at the beach or like at tourist areas, and it's always been consistent ever since I was little. So like
Like they
whatever
all
the
get that same one from the same
Yeah,
manufacturer, and
yeah.
it's like the beach ice
Yes,
cream or the
yeah,
beach
yeah.
sorbet.
literally. I listen. I don't know what the secret is, but it's really good. It's always coconut, pineapple, and parcha. I think it's passion fruit. Yeah,
That sounds good.
and you can always like order like a cup with all three of them if you want. And they're so good.
That sounds really good.
The-
We
the-
have where I grew up. There's a local sorbet company, and they make one with the blackberries that are local to the area. And so like it is just blackberry sorbet, but I feel like it's the best one I've ever had because that reason, like you can tell it's like made locally, and the blackberries it just tastes so good.
Mm.
Is it better?
It's better.
It's better.
Built different.
It's that one that's always at the market when I go to that town too. So it is probably tied into the like sense taste or whatever. But they turned into a little bit bigger brand, and they did get into some of the local like where you could buy them at the supermarket instead of just the fair.
Mhm.
So that was nice.
Well,
when I
that's
lived
not.
in that
Well, that's
area.
not fair.
It's not fair. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm sorry, DJ, you were gonna say something.
Oh, I was gonna mention the thing I liked about where I live. So you guys know ice cream trucks, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have
There,
them here.
there is this one special ice cream truck that no longer exists here because the owners of that ice cream truck just stopped doing it.
Mhm.
Just stopped doing ice cream truck in general. So this is what they used to do. They would give you ice cream, like they give the kids, the teenagers, and whatever the preteens ice cream.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But if there's an adult around, you know what they do?
Did they put
Make
alcohol in
them
it?
pay.
No, they get their water guns and water balloons and throw them at them.
Ah.
That's why.
Oh.
Adults.
That's why. That's
no
why.
adults allowed.
Well, no, it's because it's a hot day and they can tell that the adults just do not want to be standing in the hot sun, so they're cooling them down.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
It's classy.
Yeah. But yeah, sorry, that ice cream truck no longer is like a thing
They're
anymore.
not operating anymore.
Nah, sadly no.
Sad.
Yeah, it's sad. I miss it because I wish that ice cream truck was still around. But it's not anymore. Big sad energy. But yeah, I if I could have one wish, I would wish for that ice cream truck to be back. I want it. I want it.
the one ice cream truck to rule them all.
The Star of Bethlehem.
Right? We shall follow it. One of us. One of us.
One of us shall follow it. Tim, can you follow it? Dude, I'm blind. Oh,
Sorry, Tim.
Tim Burton.
I'm gonna slap Tim Burton.
What?
Stop using Johnny Depp and everything.
Please.
Is it that bad of using Johnny Depp?
Yes.
Is it?
Oh,
Tim Burton and Johnny Depp need to be banned from each other. They haven't been good together since Edward Scissorhands, and they need to stop.
Thank you.
That's
All
my
right,
hot take.
all right. Hold on, wait. Can I mention one thing real quick? It has nothing to do with Johnny Depp.
Okay.
Okay.
Corpse Bride.
It has Johnny Depp.
Oh, it does?
It does.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess when I looked at the casting list, I didn't see his fucking name or just
He's,
book.
yeah, he's
there.
Victor. He's Victor.
Oh, he's
Yeah, he's
Victor.
there.
He is Victor. Okay.
He's very much in that movie.
Yeah, and honestly, I'll kind of give that one a pass as far as like what I've watched of them. Like, it's not a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I think Tim Burton does well when he stays in the claymation zone. Like,
Mhm.
that's not a bad place for him to be.
Yeah. All right,
Great
here. How about?
property.
All right. How about this? Name your guys' top fictional crushes from shows. I already know some of yours, Feline.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have fictional crushes.
You do. You
We
just...
could go way back. We could, yeah.
Yeah, you could go way back. Go way back.
We could go back into the animes of yore. We have my waifu Faye.
Oh hell yeah. In terms for me, I think the first crush I ever had when I first saw this series was Toph.
From Avatar?
Yeah, from Avatar: Last Airbender. Toph.
Oh,
Mm.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, Toph. I had a omega crush on her because I'm like, dude, we could do so many crimes together. We could do so many crimes together. Let's go.
Think of all the crimes.
And then they made her a cop.
Yeah, and then she becomes a cop. But still.
And then any man with like the I'm kind of bad and I have long white hair archetype, like you could probably put me in that camp too. Like
Oh, okay,
Sesshomaru or
Yeah,
Alright.
there's certainly others who fit the mold. I'm pretty much down
What is
with that guy.
what is
Oh, you must love Sephiroth.
Yes.
You must love Sephiroth.
Unabashedly, yes.
Yes.
You must what is one character that made you guys be all like, am I supposed to be feeling something right now?
Let me think.
Charlie. Okay.
Shit. I know. Okay, give me. Okay. Actually, yeah, I do. Oh God. I have one actually. Yeah.
What is it? Who is it?
When I watched the Powerpuff Girls movie and the Green Gang appear for the first time, Ace is like he just like appears very like imposing. It's like a close-up shot, like kind of underneath him. Kind of like a low view, and he's just like rising, and the rain is falling on him, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why did they make him so attractive? What the hell?
You can tell somebody on the animation team had a thing for him.
He's not in the series. He's not hot. In the Powerpuff Girls, he's not hot. It's just in the movie in that one scene.
In the one scene.
Oh my god, bruh.
Oh, it's so embarrassing. Like, why? Why did you do that?
And now it's here for all time on stream.
In the records.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, for me, I would say for me, for someone who like maybe for like a character or an actor for whatever that made me be like, am I supposed to be feeling something right now? Mine would 100% be fucking it's so stupid. I don't know what it was, but Invader Zim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry,
Professor
why?
Professor
yeah.
Professor
In the on-air chat, in the on-air chat.
in the on-air chat. What are you talking about?
Yeah, in your Discord.
What about it?
I put like a screenshot of the scene.
All right, let me see this scene and then I'll continue
Like,
what I'm saying.
why? You really need the whole scene to understand why I felt like he had Riz in that scene.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, no fucking
I
way.
love it so much.
I also love above it is a guy from a cult.
Oh yeah, in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
We've
that.
been on cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it was or what made me feel like I should be feeling something. But Invader Zim, Dib's dad, Professor Membrane.
Honestly valid.
Yeah,
I
but
can see
it's mainly when he's talking about it's that scene where he's talking about how he doesn't like sharks.
Uh-huh.
And he's all like, I know better now. It's
like, sir, what happened?
No, it's more like this. I'm like,
it's like that spooky.
No, it's more like this. It's more like this. No, it's more like this. I was like, please choke me. In my mind.
It got darker than it needed to.
Yeah.
And you're like, but I like it.
No, that's the thing about me. I love horror, anything horror.
A little fear complex activated.
Yeah. And the other thing too is I also have some horror movie crushes. One of them is Jason. Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, and another one.
I like him in those comics where he's like the camp counselor.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
He's really baby girl. I love him in those comics.
I haven't seen that. I can imagine it on the character, and it seems fire.
He has a fat ass and wears really short shorts, and he's really sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen that comic.
It's really good.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Awesome.
The art is off the charts. Shut the hell up, Minna. But yeah, so I'm gonna go down my list. We got Jason Voorhees in terms of crushes. Then we got, Freddy Krueger.
You say cougar?
I said Krueger. I was taking a sip of water. I'm sorry, I was taking a sip of water.
Got a little choked up.
Yeah.
Got a little emotional about it. It's fine.
We got Freddy Krueger, and then, it's not really a character, but any horror movie that has a werewolf in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could see
And then
that.
also another one. It's not a character, but hot ass vampire chicks.
I mean,
yeah.
or guys in that matter.
I feel like that makes sense.
They only.
I don't like the vampire trope in the way that, like, I'm not letting you bite me. I will stake you in the heart. But
meanwhile,
I get why it's hot.
Meanwhile,
I'm still like, oh, that is hot. But I'm still like, no.
Meanwhile, me, mama like a little bit of pain.
Yeah.
I'm over here like I got my garlic, bitch. Fuck off.
Oh my god.
I'll definitely let him make me worse.
The only thing.
Yeah, no, my magics ain't fucking with that.
The only other thing that I don't like about vampires is the fucking Twilight version of vampires.
because Stephanie Meyer did not research vampires. That was like
at
the thing.
all.
No, she did not.
She didn't know.
She didn't even bother to pick up an Anne Rice book. Let's be honest.
No.
Yeah, she she didn't. She just based them on her own.
Weird.
Lore,
Very,
weird lore.
Mormon.
Yeah, I did see it. I'm so sorry. Ya empecé. Voy a empezar a fucking sing or so on a TikTok. I did see in a TikTok someone make the argument that because that the way that the vampire like lore works in Twilight, that she might have accidentally actually written them as angels, with the exception of the blood drinking, but like
Mhm.
everything else kind of fits into the things that they teach Mormons, I guess, about angels. And I
Into a
think that's
certain aspect of it.
No, no,
yeah,
no, no,
and I think
no.
that's really interesting. I actually think that's really interesting if that's the case. And now I kind of want to see. I kind of want like a series of books where the love interest is an angel.
But that it's still somehow gonna like harm the human if they fuck them or
Yeah.
something.
For
Take
Something
that
for
like that.
me,
I don't know. I think
That
that could
trope.
be fun.
Yeah,
I
I
it
think
could
that
be
could be
fun.
fun.
I like the angels in Supernatural.
Are they like the angels in Dogma?
No,
can't
they're
fuck?
no, they're actual biblical angels that possess
Oh,
humans.
like Seraphim.
Yes, they possess possess certain humans. You the first angel you meet in the series, if you don't know, his name is Castiel.
I know who cast it. Did you please?
No, not you. I'm talking about Ayla.
Watched some of the series, so like if I saw the actor for that character on screen, I might recognize him, but I'm not like I part of my autism is the protopagnosia. Like I don't always pull up faces real easily.
All right, I got
Names.
I got you. I'll do it right now.
Yeah, yeah.
The guy with
But
the
I'll
coat.
but if I watch a frame or two with him in it, I might go, "Oh, that guy."
There you go. It's in the chat.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. That's
guy.
Castiel,
Yeah.
or whatever the actor's name is.
Yeah, I wouldn't have remembered
Me-
that either.
What-
It'll take like a couple
Misha
connections.
Collins, I think is his name.
Yeah. It's the first name. I know it's Collins, but I can't remember his first name because
It's Misha. I know his first name is Misha.
Yeah.
But I definitely recognize him and his
It's
eye
been a
facial
minute.
expressions.
It's been a minute. I did see a little bit of Supernatural, but I kind of lost interest after a bit.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
here.
So I won't know all the plot points, but yeah.
But like
The general gist of what they're up to, I remember that.
I will ask you this, Ayla. What do you think about this guy?
Oh, that guy? Like his level of hotness? Or
Well, it's Dean from the same series.
yeah, I know. I'm just asking. Are you asking me to rate his?
Yeah,
level
yeah.
of hotness?
Rate his level of hotness. I want to actually hear it.
I mean, out of like, I can tell he's conventionally attractive. Is there much there for me? No. Boring, maybe the right word.
Well, I mean, he murders a bunch of fucking supernatural beings.
If a guy who looked like this approached me in the bar, I would be looking for the like, where's the group of douchey guys who you're like have a bet with right now?
I was about to say, I thought
with the weird girl.
I thought you were gonna say, where's the exit?
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty
It
much.
would really like a guy who looks like this guy, for me personally, would have to have a hell of a personality show through, right? Like, because otherwise, I'm gonna be if this guy pulls himbo, I don't know if I'll be a fan because of his level of conventionally attractive milk toast white guy look. He just, it's not very exciting for me.
All right. Now, what about this guy?
There we go. There's Sander.
There we
Sander
go.
in the house.
I think we all.
I feel
agree
like we
that
could
he's
have some
hot.
fun with this.
We
Yeah,
all agree
right.
That he's hot.
Yeah, right.
Also,
Yes, no one with a brain noodle that big is gonna be bad.
Like chat, in case you don't know, we're talking again about Dibs Dad.
Yeah, Professor Membrane. Professor Membrane.
Dibs
We
dad,
all-
hands
we're-
down, hotter than
we're all
Dean from
agreeing that he's
Supernatural.
hot.
Yes.
Yeah, what is this?
That's a good poll for chat. Who is hotter, Jensen Ackles, Ackles or Professor Membrane?
You know what? I'll make that a poll. Let me see if I can actually do it. Let's see, where is it? Let's see. All right, here, hold on. If it'll let me do it, that'd be great. It will not let me do it. All right, chat. All right, chat. One's in the chat for Jensen Ackles, the actor of Dean in Supernatural, or 2 for Professor Mainbrain, aka Dib's dad.
Easy.
I like how you both put 2, because I was about to do the same thing.
It's down.
I was
Not even a contest.
I was literally about to do the same thing. Oh, there it is. I was doing the same thing. I was about to put 2 for comedic effect, and you guys did the exact same thing I did.
We're sharing one brain cell.
We are, yeah, chat. We are
Yes, all
legit
of us.
sharing one brain cell.
And we're attracted to men with the other brain cell.
We're attracted to
We're
men.
like,
We're
we're like,
tr-
this guy's
No.
gonna get us killed because we're
Like,
stupid too.
since
But
he's
this
like
guy,
since he's like a comical character, it's like yeah, I get it. And he's got like the dilf adjacency because he's a dad. But in actuality, I'm actually really fond of stupid characters.
I got you.
I love stupid men.
I'm okay with stupid men. I think with any stupid person, it's their level of self-awareness about that. So like if someone knows they're a himbo and then
Mhm.
just like are like you're smarter than me, I am
Mhm.
so down. That is the
Oh.
sweetest like
So
cutest
what about this guy?
But like being dumb and then fronting when I just like have said something logical that is just true about like life, the universe, and everything, and like physics, and you want to debate me about that, that I am like, oh, I don't have time for that level
Yeah,
of
that's
stupid.
that's
Oh,
and
so
also,
so
yes,
Yeah.
Kronk can absolutely get it.
Kronk.
Yeah.
Kronk can get it. Kronk
Yeah,
can
Kronk
get it.
get
Kronk can
it.
stay.
He is so
Yes.
fucking stupid. It's so attractive.
He's so
He also
stupid, but
he is
knows it.
he is
You know he's not
also a
fronting
great
that he's
cook.
smart.
He's also a great cook. You can't deny that.
He has other
Like-
aspects, right?
Yeah.
I
He
think like with me, it definitely has to do a lot of like, are you like a nice person? Because
Yeah.
like honestly, at the end of the day, they can be smart and they can be dumb. What I
Alright.
really just like is
How
for
they
them
treat
to
me.
yeah, not even me necessarily. It's just like
People in
something
general.
that helps me enjoy the character. Find him hot, whatever. Like if they're
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
okay, actually no, I'm lying.
Like
in
like the
real, okay.
likable.
Like okay, there's different archetypes that I like in fiction. I do
Mhm.
like a very nice baby girl, but like IRL, I will only like like someone who's a nice person. But in fiction, I do also gravitate towards villains and terrible characters who are like
Toxic
irredeemable.
shit.
Yeah, like in fiction. But IRL, I really like people who are like Bob from Stranger Things.
Mm.
And I still I will die on the hill that Bob is hot.
Alright.
Which one's
So-
Bob? My
so-
brain is blanking.
I think it's
The one that played Sam in Lord of the Rings. I forgot his name.
Oh, I know his name.
Yeah. He's a sweetheart, right?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that guy.
This
that
one,
guy.
this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One. I will die on the hill that Bob is hot.
I feel you. And like objectively, like physically attractive too. He's a cute guy. He's a chub.
All right,
He's not
let's
ugly.
see. Let me think. All right. Now, excluding like characters that we think are hot, like this, we're now delving into characters that we think are like cute and like they're like they make you be like, "Aw, so cute." What do you think of this girl? If you know who she is.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
Spy Family.
she's
Yeah.
Anya from
Yeah,
Spy
Anya.
Family. I mean, yeah, I think she's adorable. I think part of what helps me continue seeing her as adorable is that my friend Medmirala has merchandise featuring Anya, and it's really good. They made one. They've made like pins and stickers. Have you ever seen the picture of the dog doing the peace sign.
Oh
And the
yeah,
dog
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
so they made a pin and like I think a sticker and like a keychain of Anya doing that pose, and that really endears me to her.
Yeah, that's hella cute.
It's really good.
I think I've just watched
Yeah.
like the first season of that show. I don't know how many there've been now.
Yeah, like a character that I find very adorable and endearing. I really like Migi from Parasite, the main
Ah,
alien. I
I would
think they're very adorable.
I would say for me, I think feline. I think you know that I'm a DBZ fan as well, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about Pan?
Yeah,
Yeah, Gohan and Vidal's daughter.
I don't really remember her that well.
Oh,
So I don't really have like I know she exists.
I
Like
know
that's
she
it. I just
exists.
know that I know that she exists.
Father of the year. I
Yeah.
know she exists.
She's one of the kids there.
Well, yeah. Pan.
She sure is there.
All right. So Pan, is the like even in like GT, she is like a very like sweet type of person. Literally in the first episode of Dragon Ball GT, she's on a date with some guy, and these robbers that are robbing a store that they're walking by, and
This is why I can't have an opinion because I did not watch GT.
oh well, I know that
I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
well, that's why I'm gonna say this first episode because it's the only episode that I actually liked from GT. So Pan is on a date with some random fucking guy, and they're going to go see a movie. That's the premise of what they're doing. Um, so these, I think it's like robbers or something, that are robbing a store that they come across, or it might be like a shootout or something. Pan, like a fucking badass, with the training that she's had from Piccolo, she goes over.
I'm sorry. Of course, it was Piccolo who trained her.
Well, yeah, of course it's Piccolo.
Well-
Goku can't be fucking bothered of taking care of his own kids, but
Anyway,
It's
so
Gohan.
yeah, and
The
so
JoJo of Piccolo, though.
yeah,
I mean, proven method.
yeah, exactly. And so Pan, like a fucking badass, beats the shit out of these fucking robbers, and the boyfriend is scared, terrified, and runs away.
Nice.
He runs away because he's scared of Pan now, because he knows if like he breaks her heart,
Shit.
yeah, Pan can 100% subdue him.
He's like,
Right.
I'm too dumb for this. Let me leave.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite. That was one of my favorite episodes. It's the first episode, so. Anytime I watch GT, that is literally the only episode I watch.
It's probably the only episode I've seen of GT, but I don't know that I've seen any of them.
Well, the thing about GT, what sucks about it is not many people like GT.
Yeah.
I think I was just not watching Dragon Ball Z anymore by the time that was coming out. You know, like, I don't know. I didn't see it. So if I saw episodes, it probably wasn't the first one that gave you anything establishing. It probably was a random one in the middle. And then it's hard if you're not, you know, with Dragon Ball Z as an archetype in general, like, there's going to be filler that's fighting. So if you don't know what's going on already,
Yeah.
and you're not invested already, you could get not picked up in mid-season pretty easily.
Oh
I'd
yeah,
say.
exactly. Yeah.
Well, hello, Balanced Bun.
Oh hi Bun
Wasn't
Bun. Yeah, Bun Bun's another stream friend. He a chill dude.
Yay.
He chill dude. But hi Bun Bun, welcome in. I stopped watching Dragon Ball when I stopped watching Cartoon Network.
That's that's kind of
That's fair.
I
where
like
I'm
how
at.
it's like,
Yeah.
oh, the stream. I like how it's the stream is art, and all three things are so radically different from each other.
It really
They
is. It so is.
The three genders right here.
right? It's gay up in here.
I mean, it is called Gay Art Nerds Unite for a fucking reason.
a second while we were chatting. I would never.
Yeah, what are you talking about, bro? Art, we're doing it right now.
God, everyone's lying now. Jeez. Making shit up about me, shaking my head right now. Real
Oh my god, I can't even.
Yeah.
And then the gender fluid in chat.
Which we talked about little guys. I couldn't think of one, but I did think of a new question in mine, which is the like you guys have seen Tenchi Muyo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like which character of the Tenchi Muyo like main cast archetypes would you feel like you fall under or are most that is your stan?
Stupidity. That's mine.
I didn't like I didn't find anyone in Tenchi Muyo particularly attractive. I'm a man enjoyer and Tenchi just kind of like me. But
Yeah,
my
no,
favorite
yeah.
my
feel
favorite
that.
character. Also, full disclosure, I had no idea what the hell was happening in Tenchi Muyo.
Well, there's different there's different arcs of Tenchi
would
Muyo
just
that don't
watch it
have anything to
because
do with each other
And
almost.
it's like
weird.
well, it's like okay, it's anime. The animation is cool. I like these characters. I'm just gonna keep watching it, even though I don't know what the hell is going on. And yeah, my favorite character was Ryoko, and
Okay, valid. Yeah.
it always pissed me off that I didn't have superpowers.
Yeah,
'Cause I
definitely.
wanna-
Ryoko is a
I
big
wanted
like
to-
so I pick Wushu. She's
like
like
her.
similar crazy hair, but it's red and she's short.
Yeah.
And she
Ryoko's
comes in
mom.
with the science and is like totally chaotic and weird.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like
I remember. her.
that's my vibe
Wasn't
is
it-
like
wait.
I love her.
Wasn't
Wushu.
it Washu?
Washu, maybe. Yeah.
Washu. I think they
Washu.
pronounced it Washu. At least
And
in
then the
English.
Cabot character, like the little guy character, the bunny / rabbit, the Cabot.
That was Ryo-Oki, I think.
Ryo-Oki. Like I
Yeah.
always identify with the
Ask me what the hell
pet,
is.
the pet in the room. Like I'm that guy who comes in for
dude.
comedic effect.
Ask me what I did yesterday, and I will not be able to answer you. But for some fucking reason, I remember these names.
The characters' names, yeah, totally. Well, it makes me feel good I got that close just pulling them out of my brain because I don't think I've watched any Tenchi Muyo series for a couple decades.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
That's the
Maybe
thing.
since that last one was coming out, I think. I don't know what the last Tenchi Muyo series was, but I feel like
It
I
awakened
watched
me.
one of them when they were coming out, and then not ever again. But
My God,
the
Go.
characters are funny. How do you say like?
funny, stupid.
Yeah, they're like extreme characters. Like
Mhm.
that. It's fun.
Just like my cat Midna right now. She's cold dead staring into my soul.
That is the black cat way.
The void.
The void.
We both
Speaks
looked into
back.
the abyss. And when you looked, it looked back.
The abyss stares back.
The abyss stares back, Jack Black.
Excuse me.
Oh, how lovely, so ladylike.
Mm-hmm. It was the best burp in the world. It was a tribute to the best burp in the world.
Alright, let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Let's make a pillow fort and watch anime.
Yeah.
Ooh. Sounds good.
I think the best pillow fort I made. This is funny. So, me and my friend wanted to make a pillow fort. All right. We wanted to make a pillow fort and watch a little bit of Dragon Ball Z and then some other anime that he had on his little like flash drive. In order to make this pillow fort epic and totally safe, you know what we did?
But
We got 2 mattresses. We got my mattress and stole my sister's mattress.
Valid.
And while we were watching, I think it was the Boo Saga of Dragon Ball Z, the fucking mattress fucking fell on my friend.
No.
But the thing is, I wasn't in the pillow fort because I was getting us some snackage. And
You like come back when you're like, what happened?
yeah, that's exactly what happened. I was like, "Yo, you good?" Well, first of all, I was trying to hold back laughter because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if he was alive.
Are you okay?
Yeah, so
Triage.
yeah. Yo, dude, you good? So what I did is after I asked him, I'm like, oh, okay, good. I get the mattress off him, and he's obviously like crying because he panicked that he was gonna die.
Oh.
And I'm all like this. I kneel down, and I'm like, you good, bro? And he's like, yeah, I think so. Okay, good. And I just start laughing my ass off. That's true friendship right
After
there.
that,
That's true
yeah, that
friendship.
is.
Yeah.
It's done.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I laughed directly into his face. Ooh. Luckily for me, there wasn't a big disgrace. No.
I
What?
feel like when you're a little kid, you're like afraid of falling off the bike because you're afraid people will laugh at you. And then, like, once that happens, you're almost upset that no one's around to have, like, laughed with you. You know?
That's
How
why
shitty
me
you fell.
that's why me being the class clown that I am. If no one's there to laugh, I'll laugh out loud, but in the awkward way, I'll be like, ha ha.
Ha 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 ha. Just in case someone is around.
Mm-hmm.
The old person who, like, peeped out their window when they heard a commotion.
Yeah, they heard a commotion and they come out and they're like, you suck.
Like, thanks, Grandpa.
And now everyone is in focus mode.
Oh, what? Sorry, I was focused.
Doing the art on the art stream?
Yeah, are we not supposed to, Feline? Is that what you're trying to brag about?
No.
Yeah, you fucking you fucking vampiric slut. You fucking...
What?
I'm talking to myself. Because I'm on the wrong layer. No, not on the wrong layer.
You're like, no.
No, for me, I almost said autistic. I am very ADHD when it comes to staying within the lines of drawing. If I'm drawing something, like if there's line art, I try my level best to stay within the lines that I have either created or someone else created for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get some goldfish. I want snacks. You guys want snacks?
Do art with friends, have snacks. Yes.
Bet I got you. I'll order you guys a pizza. Both in your own
Hell
country.
Hell yeah.
Both in your own states and country, whatever. Getting goldfish. Keep chat entertained. Do it for the gods above.
Mm-hmm.
Do it for grandfather. Yeah. Goldfish.
So yeah, child. What's up? What's everyone doing? What's everyone gonna do this weekend?
Tomorrow's 420.
Delicious.
Tomorrow's 420. Who's gonna celebrate and how? Actually, no, don't say how.
Huh?
Don't say it here. Actually,
Just yeah.
What happened?
Chat will. Oh, we're talking about the holiday tomorrow.
There's a
Trying
holiday
to keep
tomorrow?
chat safe.
DG,
Yeah.
what's tomorrow's date?
Oh.
There we go.
Yay.
Yay. Holiday.
Hmm. If only I could be off work on that day.
Oh, no.
Hmm.
Sucks.
Oh, just in case for you two, if you guys want to collab again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually
Yeah,
off.
we can
I'm usually off every Thursdays and Fridays.
Okay.
Cool, cool. I set my own work schedule, basically, so I
Nice.
can move things around. Whatever day. Oh.
Hmm.
I
Now
still
rem-
need to log hours for this week, though. Don't make me think about it. No, that is like the grass is always greener thing about setting your own hours. It's with ADHD.
Oh yeah, I know.
Do we all have ADHD here?
I think
think
so.
so.
I believe so. ADHD squad. That's what this
Ooh,
will be called.
shiny.
This is the ADHD squad stream.
God.
That's gonna be merch now. That's gonna be
I
merch
feel
now.
like it's more common among streamers than not to have one or more of the neurodivergent
Uh-huh.
things going on. I'm like never surprised. I'm like, oh, my people. Oh, yes, that's why I do this.
How
Okay.
the fuck do we do it? Because mine, I find mine really crippling. If I'm being very sincere, I find it very, I guess, debilitating is a better word. Because it really fucks up with my perception of time and
Mhm.
just makes me really incompetent in a lot of things.
Same
At
here.
life. Yeah, same here.
Mm-hmm.
The self-care, like what the fuck?
But the cool
Could I
thing
just-
about
could I just care for myself, please?
the cool thing about ADHD, real quick, is if you're an artist, it'll keep track of all the little details.
And hyper focus on the things that don't matter.
Exactly.
And then question yourself through the lens of the imposter syndrome you can't escape.
Mm-hmm. Like literally, the emote that I just finished right now is all of us every time we draw.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will have so many ideas before streaming, and then when I'm streaming, it's like they could just
Out the window, yeah. And my
Yep.
ability to do them.
And that's the same for me. If I have an idea that I want to draw, and I try and put it down on the canvas, I immediately forget how to draw.
yeah.
What are shapes again?
Who are shapes again, and why are shapes?
Yeah. Pythagoras who?
Y'all want some ADHD goldfish?
I wish
Goldfish
to
do
be
kind of sound good.
I wish to be free from this prison of ADHD.
I do too, cause I don't know if you guys go through the same thing
Mm-hmm.
of having ADHD.
Mm-hmm.
At least where I am,
Mm-hmm.
when I tell people I have ADHD,
Mm-hmm.
they treat me like I'm some kind of special case.
What do you mean?
Like-
The different level, like they treat you like the infantilization, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Now
That.
you're someone who can't do anything for themselves or can't like
Yep. That.
help yourself.
I just get told that I'm being too sensitive, and that I need to like just not pay attention to it, and it'll go away.
That's what I.
The whole focus and like
Yeah,
buckle down.
I just get told, just focus, idiot, and it's like,
Yeah.
thanks.
Thanks.
I would if I could. Thank you for that helpful advice.
Yeah, thanks, jackass. That really opened my eyes.
I've totally not been trying to focus for all these years ever. Not once.
I'm my life isn't totally ruined by this in any way. Tee.
Yeah.
I don't struggle with this every day. Tee.
Well, and I think that's part of the reason, like, because the crossover of symptoms is things that people who are normal experience but that it's the level to which we experience them that causes disorders for us.
Yeah.
So like they hear you talking and they're like, everybody does that, and you're like,
Yeah.
but do they do it 70 times a day and can't stop? Can you tell me that? Like, and are there 7 different flavors of it? And are there 7 different checks and balances for the other ones? You know, has OCD entered the chat? Like, because there's crossovers, right? We all have our own little flavors, and then like you have the PTSD you grow up with from just like being neurodivergent in the world that's not set up for you
Yeah.
be that way.
For sure.
Yep. 100%. Sadly eats goldfish.
Yeah. Commiserates with goldfish. The snack that smiles back. And he's crying.
It's all like I'm like all like depressed and I'm eating it by the way, it's not like the small box of goldfish, it's that big box.
It's definitely the one you gotta launch your entire elbow to get in.
Yep, it's that. I'm all in the corner. I'm all like
Yeah, after you've done poured out enough, you gotta open it up entirely.
Yeah, I'm all in the corner though. I'm looking at the goldfish. I'm all like, the snack that smiles back.
Rocking back and forth.
Like actually though.
100%. I always hate, like, sure, ADHD. Sure, ADHD is like looked down upon from the normies. But for us people that have ADHD, some people see it as a challenge and some people don't. Me, I'm just like, oh, I have superpowers.
No, I don't. I'm a tortured soul because of it.
Right.
Well, no,
I think there's some combination of the two, right? Like I can accept it for when it gives me this cool ability to like hyper focus beyond compare just because it's on the subject I happen to like, right?
Yeah.
And then when it's egging you and dogging you and you just can't get up to do the dishes even though you know that for functionality you need to do them so you can eat. Like,
exactly.
That's the debilitating one, and they both exist. And like, I don't know, the one where you feel like a superpower can be exhilarating like that. It's just important to remember that you're gonna be disabled the second you realize you didn't feed yourself the last 5 hours while you hyperfocus.
My God, yeah, that's so true. My God, I actually remember this real quick. I actually went to the nurse's office in high school. For that reason. So
Like low blood sugar.
No. So here's how my hyper focus works, all right? If there's a deadline, like let's say this piece of art on the screen right now, all of our art, all right? Let's say I'm doing something for art, and there's a deadline, and it's tomorrow. Or something, or even if it's a long deadline, I will hyper focus on that thing just so I could finish it. And
right, even if you're like done with it early, that way you can just like not have to have it looming, right? That looming feeling.
Yeah. And this is what happened one time. I did have an art project. It was a self-portrait of myself, which means I had to stare at myself in the mirror, which is one thing I do not like to do. I hate it. So I'm doing this self-portrait, and the drawing that's on screen is 100% me while I was doing that project. So I'm doing this project, and I'm just trying to finish it and get it done. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't want to touch it anymore. get this shit out of here, you know?
Yeah.
I wanted it done. So the deadline, so when I got the project, we had a full month to finish it. And I finished it early. Well, not really. I had like, I put it off for like a little bit because I had other projects I needed to finish that were late.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time I finished those projects, I had about not even that much left to finish it. So I sat down in front of my sister's mirror with my sketchbook, exactly like this drawing. And I'm just like, I finished the drawing. And when I go to hand it in, all right, I remember handing it to my teacher, all right? The next thing I know, I'm in the fucking nurse's office.
Yeah, rayo. Why?
Yeah, like a lapse in memory.
No, I didn't eat at all.
Oh.
At all. I did not
So
eat,
yeah, you did
drink.
have a blood sugar drop.
Yeah, I did not eat, drink, or sleep at all during that whole entire crunch period.
Oh no.
So I was dead to the world. No, literally, I was dead to the world. I did not have a heart rate.
What the hell? These
Wow.
I'm
Yeah.
fine now. But
Survived.
I survived. But when I woke up, the nurse wasn't in the room. But what I did see was a little sign. I had an IV in my arm, but I see a sign on a little chair saying, "Please eat this," and it's a cup of instant ramen.
Oh god, they're like, here, get this in you.
It was
now."
there was 2 cups of instant ramen, and there was a big jug of Gatorade. Well, not an actual jug, but you get what I mean. A big gulp, so to speak. A big gulp, so to speak. I didn't eat it. I didn't eat the ramen.
Oh really? Even
'Cause-
after all that?
No, because I was worried that I didn't turn in my project.
Oh no.
So I had to get up, bring the IV out of the nurse's office, which is directly across from the principal's office. He saw me get up, grab my stuff with the IV, and he sees me beeline it to my art teacher. And he's like, "Alex, where are you going?" And I'm like, I have to do a thing. And hold on." And he's like, "Alex, no, you have to lay down. Alex, stop." And I'm like, "Hold on, let me do this thing." And me and my friend have different class periods for art. My art period is the second period of the day. His is the final period of the day. So that means I did not go to 3rd, 4th, or 5th period class. or
Slept
or-
through.
I was out. I was basically dead. I go.
Wow.
I go. They're doing a still life practice real quick. They're doing a still life practice. And my friend Jason just sees me hobble in the room with an IV drip and my backpack. And he's like, "Alex, what the fuck are you doing here? You're not supposed to be in here." And
You're just like going off.
yeah, he's like, "Alex, what the fuck?" And it stopped the entire class. Everyone is like, "Yo, you good?" I'm like, "I'm fine. Where's the insert teacher's name here?" And they're all like, "Oh, they're in the other room getting some art supplies." I go to the door. They open the door. They see me and drop all the paint. And they're like,
They're
"Yo,
like,
Alex, what?"
"No."
They're like, "Alex, what the fuck are you doing? You're not supposed to be here. You need to go lay down." And I'm like, "I don't give a shit about my health right now. Did I get a good grade on that art project?" And he's
Homie.
he looks at me and goes, "You're only here to know if you got a good grade on your art project?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, well, you got a A plus." I'm like, "Sick. All right, see you later." And I go back to the nurse's office.
Nice.
I go back to the nurse's office, eat the ramen, and drink the Gatorade.
Finally.
Finally.
God.
Finally, but by the time I finish eating, the bell for everyone to go home rings.
Nice.
I had to stay
Like
in.
the end of the day.
I had to stay in the nurse's office for a little bit longer so they can like take my vitals and all that jazz. Just to make sure I'm, not dying.
Not dead.
Yeah, not dead, because apparently
They can't send you home like that.
no, they cannot. And the thing is the reason why I said I was actually dead is because the nurse was actually rushed down to the art room after I collapsed, and they took my pulse, and there was no pulse.
Oh God.
What the hell?
It's because of my exhaustion. My body was in hibernation mode, is what they called it. Because they
like it just shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And then like turned on breathing, maybe.
Yeah, it shut down.
But before that, or after that, at some point, obviously, or they would have taken you all the way to the hospital.
Oh yeah,
basically, but...
yeah. But the reason why they didn't is because to make sure they got me on an IV drip real quick. They got me on an IV that gives me a bunch of vitamins and whatnot.
That's smart, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they told me after 20 minutes went by after being in there, I finally had a pulse.
Wow.
I was just gone. I didn't die though. I did not die.
You just weren't where they could like hear it.
They
like, you're not dead, but it's so shallow.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is if I was dead, my body would be cold, right?
Yeah, and they could probably tell other signs that you weren't. Like if you must have been breathing somewhat, or they would have.
No, I wasn't. My body was warm though, so I was fine. I was alive basically, because they had a nurse that
they
was...
had to have some kind of vital sign, or they would have.
Oh yeah, they did. So when the nurse rushed me to the nurse's office with my buddy carrying my corpse, they get me on an IV and put a heart monitor on my finger, and they wait like around 20 minutes after putting the IV in, and I get a heart rate. So the reason why I didn't have a heart rate and the reason why I wasn't breathing is because it's a weird thing with me. If I do not eat or drink or sleep, my body, like I said, will go into hibernation mode. Meaning I'm still alive. I'm still alive somehow with no heart rate or breathing. I'm still kicking. It's just that it takes me a bit to wake up because my body is trying to siphon all this like energy to get me up. And the only way it does that is it how do my doctors say it? The way it does it is it think of it like this. You know when there's like a crowded extension cord? What it did is it unplugged certain things to help me conserve energy. And then when I got enough energy, it plugged everything back in.
What the hell?
My body's weird, okay? It's weird.
Just like I do what I want.
Man, my body is a rebel like me. Like there was one time, I can't spin the wheel, Bun. I don't have one. AKA, I'm not gonna set it up now. I don't have a wheel. I usually have a little wheel that they make me spin. One of them... Well, the thing is most of the things that were on the wheel are now points that you can use to redeem. So one of them was flirt, where I have to do a random. I have to flirt with somebody either in chat or who I'm in a call with. Another one is phone a friend, which Feline knows that one.
Oh yeah, I know it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know how Digi the first time that got redeemed? Do you know how that went for me?
How to go for them?
DG, I'm just minding my business. La 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 la. Suddenly, I get a message from DG saying something like, "Feline, I'm sorry, Feline," with no context.
And you're like, what the
just
fuck?
a Discord message saying, "I'm sorry, Feline," and a call, and I'm like, "Whoa, what happened? Oh my god, I was fearing for the worst." And then it's like, "Oh yeah, hi. Someone redeemed phone a friend. See, so you're here on stream now." And I was like,
Fucking A.
I'm so sorry.
Bastard.
I'm so sorry though that I did that to you. All right, so
I mean, don't worry. It's fucking hilarious to me right now, but
at the time,
but I have anxiety.
I think we all do.
I was fearing the worst.
Totally.
I
I
think
would read into that too. I'd be like, did they mean, because text messages are so hard, like, did they mean bad things or
Like I don't know. I was like, oh my god, is she just gonna be like I don't know. I did something so stupid, Feline. I'm sorry. Like I don't know. I was so worried, but I'm glad that it was just a redeem, and I'm glad that we got to talk that day.
Mm-hmm. The thing is if it's something serious, like if I text any of you and it's something serious, you'll know within the tone of how I text something.
Okay.
otherwise you're probably being chaotic.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm pretty sure most of you guys know now on how chaotic I am with messages.
Yeah.
Here's a hint for you guys. If I am not making any jokes in any form, either it be dark humor, NSFW humor, or anything, if I'm not trying to be funny, then that's when you should worry.
Then be worried, yeah.
That's when you should be like, okay, what's wrong, Alex? Or, you okay? Because obviously, if I'm not making any jokes, I am not having a good day. Like that one time I told you, Feline, about and Ayla about my fucking boss.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So
yeah, I feel like I was the one doing the joking to be like that to you, because that's my response too.
Yeah, that's my response. And anything serious,
but yeah,
I try.
you were like, "Fuck this shit."
And
valid.
And like, so for chat. So if you guys want to know, chat. I work at a McDonald's, or as my brother would say, McGobbles. I went to the bathroom, and I come out of the bathroom, and my boss comes up and asks me, "Did I use the women's restroom?" And I'm like, yeah. Is there a problem?
Itself a weird invasive question, but
yeah. So she said to my face that I'm not allowed to use the women's bathroom because a parent might see that as weird and make a complaint or something. Like when she said that to me, it's not like I got depressed because I can't use the bathroom. No. It's because after she said that, I had a massive gender dysphoria moment.
Naturally.
I had a massive gender dysphoria moment, and with my depression that barely exists sometimes when I talk to you guys, I get super depressed because in my mind, if any of you don't know how gender dysphoria works, for chat, not YouTube. For chat, if you don't know how gender dysphoria works, it's like looking at yourself and feeling that you are not the person or not the gender that you feel that you feel that you are.
Mm-hmm.
It is a psychological thing that most trans people have, and when you are presented with somebody saying, you can't use insert whatever here because you're blah blah blah, it makes them feel like, or at least in my case, or maybe for everyone, it makes them feel like that they are not passing for the gender that they are trying to be.
Mm-hmm.
Because whatever their birth given gender is not what they're feeling. So when somebody says that they can't use insert women's locker room or men's locker room or men's sports or women's sports, something like that, it makes them feel like they are being seen as male or female when they themselves are trying to be the opposite. So
Yeah, or aren't necessarily trying to be one or the other. I
Yeah,
sometimes
exactly.
experience gender dysphoria more in those terms, where it's like,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm gender fluid, like sometimes it's just like the being pinned down suddenly by someone else's reality is like puts me on the spot a little bit or something, where I'm
Yeah.
like, what do I feel like right now? Do I need to worry about that right now? And that can be very
Exactly.
like send me into a whole thing where like I just wasn't trying to have that mental energy, and I feel like it's the same thing. It's dysphoric. It puts you out of touch with what you were just experiencing, which was like any other emotion than that one. It like
Oh,
floods
yeah.
you, right?
Yeah. So that's also the thing for me is when I want to refer to somebody, if I like mess up their pronouns, I end up just calling them a caterpillar because it makes sense. Because
Yeah, and
whatever they want to be, they're just a
A
baby
little
caterpillar.
guy.
Yeah, they're just a little guy.
I think that's my gender of the default status when I'm like thinking I'm just a little guy. I'm so in my gender, right?
Exactly.
Such a mood.
But yeah, though that's what gender dysphoria is summed up. I know there's like more to it, in terms of like what medical term is whatever. But I am not a medical major, so if you wanna learn more about gender dysphoria, go look it up because I am not a licensed medical practitioner. It's also
Giver of advice.
yeah.
All of us are just a bunch of animals in a trench coat.
Exactly.
That.
We are just brains and bone mechs piloting meat armor.
That.
Yeah.
And one brain cell between
and one brain cell between all three of us. But yeah, though.
and,
So
it all likes that one guy's dad.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's all we can think about.
That's all we got. All I can think about is anime and boobs. That's all I got.
Jiggle physics.
Jiggle physics. I must draw the perfect boobs.
Ever since I played Dead or Alive that first time.
Before the war.
Back before the war on the jiggle physics.
The screams.
Right.
But yeah, you can ask anybody that's trans, gender fluid, or whatever. Gender dysphoria will hit everybody in a certain different manner. Me, when it happened to me, when my boss said that to me, as you both know, I was sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
understandably so.
I was sad, and when I got home, I just you can ask my girlfriend. I just grabbed my snacks and went under my blanket. I made myself a peanut butter sandwich, got my milk and
a safe space.
And got my Doritos, went underneath my trans flag blanket. And just put on I tried to put on anime for a little bit, but I just couldn't.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But that's a little PSA for some peeps that are new to the hashtag trans scene.
Any-
Mhm.
Since we had that and it was kind of heavy, have you got to have any experiences lately where you got to have some gender euphoria of any kind? Did you
With my
that?
with
Or
with
like things that you could share that make you feel that way to help like
with my
express
medicine,
the other
with
side?
like so with my medicine, I actually do take the hormone stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing with me is, like I mentioned before, I don't like looking at myself in the mirror.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Mainly because I don't see me as ugly. I just don't like it. It feels weird. It feels weird. Is all.
Mhm.
But
I
sometimes,
could be copacetic with that.
mm, but sometimes with my medicine, sometimes when I look at myself in the mirror, I'll be like, "Damn, I look gayer than usual."
Nice.
And
uh,
that's that.
and that's
Yeah.
that. And then, like, let's say I'm taking a shower, I look at myself, I'll be like, "Oh shit." I'll be like, "Sheesh,
Totally.
I need to cut my
Yeah.
hair, but I'm also very gay. Let's go."
Feeling it right
I'm
now.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I'm feeling it. Where your clothes at? um, but I think the best thing that I've done in terms of being me and being trans is I have a friend. Her name's Tia, and she is one of my closest friends. Alongside her boyfriend, because I'm not going to get into detail, but basically, there was this girl that me and her boyfriend dated, and she didn't go for me because I was trans and female, and she wanted an actual guy. Funny enough, her boyfriend has the same first name as me, so that made it even harder and hurt more. So,
Wow.
excluding that story to get out of the sadness, um, what I did for Tia, because she texted me one time. She asked me a question about my transitional story, on like where I started and how I got to my conclusion. I basically told her that I can tell you guys this too if you want to know. Originally in middle school, this all started in middle school, where I was still trying to figure myself out on sexuality wise and whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
ever since fifth grade and onward, I never really felt comfortable in my own skin, so to speak. Um, and in middle school, I've heard the term trans and heard it be like tossed around a bit, you know? Like, oh, did you hear? Billy is now Sarah. They're trans now, or something like that. Um, I heard the term trans, and at first, I thought it was just some kind of sexual fetish that I had, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's a fetish now. But then a little bit into high school, I talked to my friends about it a little bit, and one of them was actually trans. His name is or was, I don't know what his name is now, but his name is J. It was JD, just the letter J and then D.
Mm-hmm.
um, so I talked to him about it, and he's like, you might want to like talk to a doctor. I'm not a doctor or anything of psychological nature, but if you, I think you're kind of going through the beginning stages of what most trans people go through, and I am like, maybe. So then I go to my like general practitioner.
I kind of love how nonchalant you are about the whole thing. Like,
I feel like that's kind of like
Yes, and
how
lots of-
things happen. You got like diagnosed by
Yep.
by the in group peer reviewed.
Yeah,
How you got
like
peer-reviewed.
he told me that he's not a doctor, obviously.
Yeah,
But
but he's just giving you the peer review. Like, I see this rings for me. You might want to think about.
yeah,
this as part of,
you might want to like think about it. Well, he didn't like say it in a nonchalant manner. That's just how I'm like, telling
Right,
it.
right, yeah.
He obviously said it in a different mannerism and with
In a
more
delicate way.
yeah, in a delicate way and with more big words that I don't remember.
Right.
because he actually was
The
studying.
proper amount of empathy.
Because he was actually trying his best to actually become a doctor, so he knew a little bit about medical stuff, and some and some psychiatrics. But so he tells me to like just go talk to my doctor or something, you know. And I'm like, all right, I'll do that. I book an appointment with my general practitioner, and I tell him, I relay to him. I'm like, okay, this and this. He goes, oh, okay, you're gay. I'm kidding. That's not what he says. But he basically tells me, he tells me this before we even proceed any further. He just says, experiment for a bit. Experiment this. Try using female pronouns and see how you feel. And try changing your name to something female. And luckily for you, or me, my birth name is gender fluid anyway.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to change it much, because all I did was change the full name version of it from Alexander to Alexandria.
You want to know a funny story about that? If I was going to be a boy, that was going to be my name.
Oh, Alexander?
Yeah, and as soon as my parents told me that as a young kid, I looked at them and I said, that's also a girl's name. Why don't you just name me that still? That's weird.
It is
my
weird.
reaction
It
to
is
them.
weird.
It's totally weird because I have a totally different name that's not that at all. And I'm like, why wouldn't you just, it's like you already picked a good name. Why? Because it's too masculine? Like, what? I didn't get it. It has a feminized version even, right?
Yeah, it has a feminine version as well. And plus, even if they didn't want to just have Alex as your name, they could have just named you fucking Alexa or something.
They were going to call me AJ because it was
AJ.
supposed to be Alex Jordan. And I was like, both of those are fucking gender. Like, you could have named me that entire name. Like, why didn't you just name me that name? I couldn't believe it. And I was like a little kid asking them that. They didn't really have an answer for me.
Wow. Your parents suck. Not to be mean, but your parents suck.
Right? They're like, because we named you something else. We like this name. I'm like, fine, whatever. You had a perfectly good gender neutral name there. Whatever.
So yeah, though, the continuation of like the journey, so to speak. My doctor tells me to experiment a bit. Try using
the feminized.
Try to use the pronouns and go and use the female bathrooms. See how you feel. And luckily for me, minus my fucking voice, when you look at me, you'll be like, yo, that a woman. But that's what I like about my job, really quick before I continue. My favorite thing about my job, if I'm working at the front counter, is the game customers play with me when they try and figure out what the fuck I am.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Where they're like this, where like I be like, I give them their receipt and they'll be like, I'll be like, here you go. They'll call this number just to get your order out or whatever. And and as they leave, they're like, thank you, ma'am, sir, ma'am. And I don't even say. I don't say anything. I just let them do it.
I have the capability to walk a certain line of androgyny where there's certain presentations I have given where I've gotten that from people.
Yeah.
Where, like, it's clear they're like, ma'am? But they don't know because I am appearing very masculine at that time, you know? And I have kind of a deep voice, so if I'm just, like, grunting back at you in, like, my blah, blah kind of way... yeah, I could see why, and I've gotten that reaction from people sometimes, and I guess for me, that sometimes that's been more on the euphoria side of like, oh, I've made them be guessing. So if you're getting some tickle out of making them guess, then I think that's the same thing I get when I get that reaction. I'm like, oh, my androgyny's going hard today.
Yeah,
all right.
I still remember that one time I was like at a like a pharmacy, a local pharmacy, and I was just doing the line, And that day in particular, I guess I dressed in a manner where it was like really neutral, and also like people were wearing, we were still like wearing masks a whole bunch, and
Yeah.
and like I don't know, I guess I presented in a way where it wasn't immediately obvious for
Yeah.
some people. And I remember that, yeah, like a cashier is like, sir, and then she goes like a 30-second pause, ma'am, and it's like,
Try.
in my mind, it's like, you know what, I'll take, this is a W for me, because
Yeah.
at least they doubted themselves.
Yes, exactly.
I will take that. That's a W for me.
Right.
Because it's pretty normal for people to not really do that here. Like, people will just like clock you and just go with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's the large percentage of interactions I get too.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is because they're outliers and they're strangely affirming something, and it's like, and I struggle because I talked a minute ago about like how fluidity can sometimes make dysphoria pop up at weird moments where I'm not expecting it. It's like so too in that respect, euphoria can too. It's like very like I don't quite know why either one's gonna flip a switch for me.
How does this make you feel, guys? My drawing. If you're still looking at my stream.
Mm-hmm. I fucking love it so much.
It's very relatable. It's very relatable. I appreciate it.
With the shading and whatnot.
It gets more relatable by the moment.
It really does. That's gonna be it for that one at least. Let me just save this crazy jazz. Anyway, to finish summarizing my journey of that, after a while of using pronouns, the correct pronouns that I felt were right, and using.
Wow, did you use pronouns?
Yeah. Wait, Feline. What are your adjectives?
My adjectives are ominous and terrifying.
Mine is loud and chaotic.
I think I have wacky and what do I have on my Twitter? I'm in fucking trouble.
No. I know what.
Tinky wacky.
I know, Ayla. I know what yours are. If you look in my server, you have the pronouns. I'm tired and fuck off.
Yes, my adjectives are fuck off.
That's your yeah.
I'm so tired.
And fuck off. But yeah.
Schedule, I hardly know her.
What the fuck is that? We're all artists. We don't have that. What are you talking about? Take a look at this.
The best spenders are late, early.
Take a look at this drawing. Does it look like I get sleep?
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Does it look like she gets sleep? She's been up for 5 years.
Anatomy. That's what I see in her eyes. I see hands.
I gotta draw the hands right. Otherwise,
sometimes when I see people make posts on the Twitter, how do you draw hands? I really just think they're clickbaiting at this point because I know that the struggle is real, but we all are in the same boat. My God.
Okay, so the best way I will share I will share the secret for some new artists out there.
Yeah.
All right.
You got your hand.
Yeah. So here's how you can draw hands. Good. Notice how I say hands. All right. So here's how you draw hands correctly. All right. Look at your hand.
Yeah.
And cut it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kidding. No. If you want to, here's how I learned.
Reference.
Yeah. Here's how I learned to draw hands when I first started. I looked up reference art of hands, both in a cartoony fashion and realism. And anime as well. Here's what I did. I got those references, and to practice drawing them, I traced every single one to get a feel for drawing hands.
Valid.
I traced them to get a feel for drawing hands. Like here, hold on. Let me see.
Valid.
Yeah, look at the little hand on the little drawing tablet.
I like it.
Yeah. So the other thing too to note real quick for beginning artists. If you are drawing and you don't feel confident about drawing hands or feet, just do a fucking half body. And
or
put
hide them behind the back. It's valid.
Well, no, I meant for if you need to draw feet, just do a half body or just cut the drawing off at the feet and put the hands behind the back if you can, or I don't know, make your fucking character an amputee. That's even better.
All the tricks are valid.
Yeah.
Doing that stage where you just draw people wearing hoodies so you can stick their hands in the pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing too, for any beginning artists out there, is there is no one correct way to draw hands or feet or or the correct proportions. Because if you have a certain way you want to draw a character, go nuts with the proportions. Experiment. Do what you want to draw what you want to see. You could draw a fucking character with massive Dahunka Bankaloos. You know, like humongous Hongalalanologongus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go express yourself. I'm pretty sure all three of us can agree. Art is subjective. Anyone can make anything that they want. Sure, someone might not like it. Who gives a shit? Fuck that
I'm
guy.
not drawing for them. I'm drawing for me.
Yeah, exactly. Who gives a shit what they like?
The world needs more fictional big titty men. So that's what I'm putting out into the world. Especially
I
if they're
think that's
monsters.
valid.
Yeah, exactly. No one's gonna draw
Monstrous dad bods or monstrous like big ol' honker pecs with like the big ol' shoulders.
Well, what I
and
was gonna say is, for in terms of art, the worst critic you'll have is yourself.
Oh yeah.
You will
Bingo.
like literally me right now. I'm looking at my little drawing right here. Sure, it's not that highly detailed, but I am being like, I don't think this looks right, and I'm pretty sure you two are doing the exact same thing with your art right now, probably in your head.
I plead okay.
But
yeah, I think for me on this one, I decided mentally that this was a doodle. Just a doodle. And so I'm sticking there. So if it doesn't look bad, that's fine.
yeah, and
That's just this piece, though. I can't say that I always have such a sunny disposition.
yeah, and the other thing too is there's going to be way better artists than you. They're everywhere.
Have you seen Leonardo da Vinci?
Yeah, have you seen Leonardo
he
da Vinci?
exists.
Yeah,
So
have you
therefore-
seen?
Like, we're all just groveling at the feet of anyone.
Yeah, have you seen Da Vinci?
Da Vinci?
Da Vinci. But
Da
yeah,
Vinci.
yeah, exactly. There's many different artists out there that are probably way better and more skilled than you. That's okay. Don't get discouraged about your level of skill that might look bad to some but look good to others, and you maybe as well. You can always improve your craft. All right? You can improve your art style, and don't worry about your art style changing a lot. That just means you're you're evolving in a sense in your art style.
Sweats.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that people put way too much focus on an art style these days. I think most artists have played around with many different styles and stylistic choices. And,
Yeah, exactly. Like
you know, that's a very limiting viewpoint to be like, I have to find a style to stick within. It's like, do you?
Yeah, like for me, like I have all my sketchbooks behind me, and there are a bunch of them have design studies. So I think there's one that's filled to the brim with the Disney art style. There's
mhm.
also one probably filled to the brim with Studio Ghibli art style.
Mhm.
Like, if you want to upgrade your craft, study different styles, methods, whatever.
Yes.
If like drawing is in your thing, I don't know, fucking make a mech. That'd be cool. Make a mech.
Yeah, my two best advices for the art block that help me are either like completely checking out and doing art that has like no attachment, like finger painting, but like I do that in the digital sphere. But you know,
Yeah.
you just open the canvas and go, not and just color for the sake of like using bright colors and
Yeah.
maybe I like to bring up the mandala tool, like the symmetry tool, and just do circular, colorful fun for fun, right?
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of stuff you can do.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that I find that helps me break out of it is that where you go look at other artists that you like art. And what happens is at first I think that you start if you can get past the part where you're like my art is worse than them and just keep looking at it, you'll get that tinkle of like inspiration because it's like it's too good. You know,
Yeah.
you're looking at their art and it just like oh god, it's just so good. Now I want to go do my own version of this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Or
for
exactly.
sure.
yeah, and
And
I think those are the things that we all keep each other going, right? When the little art trends go around and everybody's
mm-hmm.
doing the Sailor Moon redraw shot,
Oh yeah, that one was
like
fun.
so
I
cool
bet.
to see everybody's art, you know, and how subtly different the same shot can look. And how all these artists that were inspired by the same anime end up with like this anime style, sure, but they all look different. They all have their own thing going on, and it's so cool to see that.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And the other thing too, I would like to a bit of advice for beginner artists, which I don't know if any of them in the chat are beginning to think on drawing. Um, you do not need a fancy tablet at all to draw. You could use pencil and paper if you felt like it.
Yeah.
Like, sure, I
The
have like
old ways.
the old ways, but yeah, sure, I have like a big tablet right now to like draw on my computer, but that's because I want to draw on my computer when I'm home. When I'm not home, I either use my sketchbook or my little iPad to like sketch something, or if I find something cool, I'll be like, "Ooh, that looks cool."
I think there's something to be said about making yourself as an artist if you're, you know, if you are trying to do art, making yourself do things that don't include the undo button.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I was doing that yesterday with
Mm.
Bachi. Bachi prompted me, like, oh, why don't you try drawing and not using the erase or undo?
Undo.
And it
Yeah.
was really freeing. It hadn't
Yes.
dawned on me how.
Yeah, it brings you back to drawing with like a ballpoint pen on paper. You don't have a
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
pencil
Yeah,
handy. You have to just kind of commit to the lines.
basically.
And some of
Yeah.
my favorite artists are artists who did that. Like if you look at the sketches that Roald Dahl has in his books, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, James the
Yeah.
Giant Peach, Matilda, these little line drawings that go with the chapters are some of the most charming little line drawings, but they're like super sketchy and they're like obviously done with a pen. But if you've ever tried to go like replicate that style, it's actually very hard to do. Like
Mm-hmm.
he has a way with the pen and using it in this very quick way, like the strokes happen quickly and with very little
Mhm.
thought. And to replicate what someone else does quickly and with very little thought is much like replicating a signature. You know, you have to
Yeah.
dip and like move your hand right. And that takes like I don't think I could ever make something look like it truly came from Roald Dahl. But what I could do is look at what I like about that. It's the quickness, it's the carefree way that the strokes
Yeah,
look,
yeah, yeah.
and give myself that freedom to like play around with that
Yeah,
idea.
honestly.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned it yesterday because I was streaming that yesterday and like I it had not dawned on me how much I was limiting myself because I kept hitting undo and erase because like
The time sink.
like in like my instinct unfortunately was making me go like no do the cleanest line possible and
Mhm.
I remember that I keep getting so frustrated because I feel like uh as a whole I just draw very slowly. My process by itself I feel like it's very slow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Me too.
And it's like I was just it's like it really hit on me. It really hit me yesterday that right now a pretty like one of the things that's probably making me even slower right now is that I just keep correcting and correcting and correcting and correcting. And it's like,
Mhm.
dude, just let it go. Just let it go. Just keep going. And yeah, yesterday
Or come
again.
back later. Or come back
Or
later.
come
And
back later. Yeah.
yeah, because
Like,
that's
Yeah.
sometimes the process too. Because, like, can I just, for example, like, while I'm talking, I guess, let me pull out my first sketch because that'll help my brain. Talk
They're
about
pulling their cock out.
Yeah,
pulling his
let me
cock
pull
out.
my let me pull my scuff out rather.
Aw,
you know,
damn.
like so. Here's the character art file. This one here should be the sketch file. It's just off. So that's not even the first sketch. This is the first sketch. How non-committal are these lines?
Not very.
You know,
yeah.
like I just banged them out. I did a little bit of erasing, like right there where the hair was crossing, but like really, I just wanted to get the idea of what I was going for across. And I've been trying to make myself do this more where the first sketch is really gross and I let it be as gross as I want, really.
Yeah.
And not holding myself to that as much because digital art gives me the ability to do like as many re-sketches as I want to.
Yeah.
And I think with stuff that I'm finishing out more these days, I do have sometimes like before I do my line art, like I'll have 4 versions of this sketch. This time though, I cut out off it too because I wanted it to be this cartoony doodly style. I guess I wanted to embrace that kind of like freer, like let's just hammer out the lines real quick and not get too stuck on the little itty bitties. And I've been enjoying like doing like half of my pieces like this, but especially when it's my character, I guess, because I know what details I can drop.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like I know how to simplify my character in ways that aren't going to make me upset, as opposed to when I'm working for someone else. It's really like it's on. Like I want to get every little piece exactly like their character has it, or in the best way that I can, right? And so I think that it's been nice for me to like start doing more of these with my character where
Yeah.
I'm doing my art more relaxed. That way I can give them like this fine-tuned detail. But there's
Yeah.
there's more opportunity for the fun art, I guess.
What I do a lot for when I draw is I start with mapping out the anatomy. Would you guys like to see?
Yeah. Show us the pros.
Okay, so here I'll get rid of that. So here's what all my drawings usually look like. It'll be showing on stream in 2 seconds. Here's what the majority of my sketches start like. They start like this. They start broken down into very simplistic shapes. All right.
That all makes sense.
Yeah, minus the titties. I added those in later, but
You
so
generally do have to stretch.
oh yeah, you do.
The
you do.
anime style titty.
Yep. So this is how most of my art starts every time I draw. Then later, even though this is not much, but then later I put in some stuff. Like right now, the only thing that I have is just the head. Like just the head. I haven't done anything else.
Yeah, and then you got the nose sketched in, and you're starting on your eyes and stuff.
Yep. Yeah, and everyone does art in their own way. Everyone does it differently. This is where I get my colors for my characters sometimes.
From your other picked one, yeah.
Yeah, I just have this. I just
Keep
go
it
boop boop boop.
consistent.
Yep.
Yeah,
but
I should have saved my palettes for my character in here, but I haven't yet.
I haven't yet either. I have to do that later. I have to do that later.
Be organized in an art program. What?
I mean, I'm organized in an art program on my tablet, but not on here. it's weird. But anyway, as I was saying, is you can make something. Some people can make an art, like can make like a character out of nothing. Like it's a blank canvas, like this, like this. It's a blank canvas, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, boom,
Boom.
random character. Sometimes they don't use shapes, sometimes they do. Some people, I think most people are fond with this. Let's see. Um, they do a circle, then boom, boom. That?
Yeah, you got to put a chin on it though.
No, I know. I'm just saying they start with that. Basically, they get a circle, then do those lines to mark out where everything is. Most people.
Grab the eye line and the turn of the face.
Yeah, exactly.
Changing.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So most people do it that way. Most people do it with very simplistic shapes. Some people do it out of nothing to where you look away and then boom, all of a sudden it's there.
Yeah, and they do that with the proper proportions and foreshortening in there, and you're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
What magic is this?
Yeah. What sorcery is this? The other thing too is sure some other artists will be better than you. Like literally, I'm looking at both of these two nerd stuff. I'm like, I could probably get there, but not exactly like theirs. Exactly.
Right, but are you trying to exactly replicate someone else's? That's where I got to the point. Like, you could not pay me money to do realism.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. I am not gonna do realism.
I wouldn't devote the time to learn it. I wouldn't devote the time to learn it. And if you come into my studio trying to buy it, I'm gonna laugh at you.
Exactly.
Because I don't want to do it.
And
it's boring to me, and I don't want to put time into it.
Yeah,
But I can still look at it and go, "Damn, bro, you got to craft."
Exactly. I can appreciate the skill that someone has cultivated to learn something like that, but
it's not my jive.
I would just rather take a picture.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't bring me any joy. I get a lot of insane joy out of cartoons. Like, that's what made me start drawing, is cartoons. So, like, while I haven't, like, studied every cartoon style and I didn't go become an animator, it's still, like, that sort of simplification of what's going on is part of the magic.
Yeah, yeah. And what I was going to say is, sure, there might be artists that are better than you. Use that as an inspiration. Like, sure, yours might not look as good as theirs, but you can create something cool. All right, like you can create you can create a beautiful piece of art, no matter what medium it is, and no matter how anyone says it is. It feels good to have made something.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's okay to decide to just do stuff because that's the way you like to do it. Like, I think it's valid to go learn anatomy so that you have a basis for when you're changing things that they look right. And that's something that kind of will come over time as you learn anatomy and then you learn how to push it, right? And I think that that's a subtlety that just comes with time.
Yeah.
But I don't think you need to start with doing realism anatomy or anime anatomy. You could learn either. You just need to learn how the bones and joints kinetically move and interact with each other. And I think that's what people miss. Like you're not actually going to anatomy to learn the outsides of the shapes. You're going to anatomy to learn how those ball socket joints function so that you can draw a skeleton and then put the body over it however you want.
I'm gonna be honest, I misheard you that you said you will learn how the ball sack.
No, like a ball joint. Like, so you have different joint motions, right?
No,
like the shoulder is gonna move so much different than
no, I know. It's just I misheard you for 2 seconds, balls. and then it finally connected in my head. Balls.
You can learn how the balls connect to the body later. You need to start with the bones.
And the other thing too, real quick, if you're trying to get a character that is hairy, you don't need to spend too much time on the hair. All right?
Well, the other thing is, if you're not doing whole anatomy all the time, do you need to learn it? Like, some people love doing headshots and they do beautiful, detailed beautiful headshots, but they don't
Yeah.
want to draw bodies all day.
Yeah,
Cool.
like that one guy that shot the president.
Oh no,
What?
what?
Because you said people like to do
Oh my
headshots.
Damn.
It
It got dark quick.
Oh no, hold on, wait, let me turn off my light, then it'll get dark.
It'll get darker.
Y'all know what you signed up for when you became my friend.
Read the vibe correctly.
I read that fucking vibe. That vibe has been done diddly read. I've painted it red, therefore it has been. No, you
Yeah.
fiend! I will stabbeth you. Okay.
Yeah, I could totally appreciate so much art that I would not want to spend the time to do or learn how they did that specific thing. At the same time, I can go, oh, that looks cool. I might drape a clock over a desk someday, like Salvatore Dali did for fun.
Oh yeah. And that's the
Right? Like
yeah.
just a little allude to the other people who've done the craft. You don't have to like take someone's exact thing to also get a vibe on what they did. That's why like I understand when people are mad about copying, but then like so much of the emote and like VTuber stuff is like kind of meant to, or it's based on memes anyway, or
And the
all
and,
that stuff.
yeah, and the other thing too is real quick, if you're becoming a digital artist, use every tool that is provided to you on the program.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Don't let anyone
yeah.
tell you that you
all
can't.
those bodies.
Yeah, and don't.
Use them.
Yeah, don't let anyone tell you
There's only
that.
one thing that you should never use because it's not ethical to use, and it's
Generative AI.
Do
Oh,
not use
yeah.
AI, okay? I will commit a crime. Do not use AI. It's the only thing. You will not learn anything with AI.
Speaking of that, Feline, me and Ayla did a podcast for the 90 Days podcast, and we talked about that.
Oh.
For anyone that's watching right now, I'm just saying.
We are cross promoting because we're
Yeah.
good at our jobs.
Yeah, we're good at our jobs. Anyway, but like I'm saying, guys, like 90 Days podcast every other Sunday. Just saying. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention to both of you.
Yeah.
For the 90 Days podcast, Charlie knows this. It originally used to be a VR chat podcast.
Oh.
That's cool.
That explains a few things.
Yeah, if you go onto the Naughty and Days podcast YouTube channel that I made, the very first couple of episodes are in VR chat.
Oh.
You'll see Charlie there and some other peeps you might not know, but you'll see Charlie there. And another thing, there's also a Naughty and Dazed Instagram as well. There are some VR chat promotional things. Like when Charlie agreed to be one of my co-hosts, I made a post of us in VR chat just chilling. And I said, looks like we got a new co-host. Ooh.
Nice.
It's also on the 90 Days Twitter as well. Or, wait, I'm sorry, X. My bad, guys.
Fuck. Don't remind me.
But yeah, for everyone that does listen to the Naughty and Days podcast or watch it live on stream on Twitch, they will know that at the very beginning, it used to be a VR chat podcast, and the reason why it's not is because I don't have a headset anymore, so I can't use the streamer mode camera thing that VR chat provides people when they use the headset.
Damn. I want to get a headset.
I know, same here. I need to get one. That's going to be one of my big purchases when I get money again.
Yeah, me too.
And after I get my final tattoo. My final small tattoo.
The final countdown.
Exactly.
What's your final tattoo?
It's from Supernatural. It's the little anti-demon possession thing that they have tattooed on their bodies.
Nice.
I'm putting it on my fucking thigh. And funny enough, I'm pretty sure you've seen it, both of you. The reference sheet I made.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, all of those tattoos I am actually gonna get.
Nice.
And where they're situated on my body is where they are on the model. So that's gonna be fun. Anyway. Yeah, so for peeps that are here, check out the Naughty and Days podcast. You can watch it live on Twitch whenever I decide there will be an episode. Or
I'm in some
Jeez.
episodes. Go watch it.
yeah, or if you can't catch the episodes live, you can watch it anyway on YouTube. The full VOD is always on there. And if you don't want to watch, but you want to listen while you're at work, head over to Spotify. And you can listen to the Naughty and Days podcast on Spotify.
Hell
Yeah. We're going to make sure Ayla is the face of Naughty
yeah.
but no. Please do check out that podcast. It is new. Everyone is awkward usually in it. AKA by everyone, I mean me.
Guaranteed.
We're so cute and endearing and relatable.
Yes.
That.
Yeah, and please check out the most recent episode, Artists versus AI Art. Which is where we talk about AI art, if that wasn't obvious. But yeah, feel free to check out that episode. I'm pretty sure Argo will put the links somewhere. Probably in chat. Yeah, Argo. Gwyneth Paltrow. But yeah, definitely check it out. I highly recommend it. I work so hard on it. And by I work so hard, I mean I try and schedule things to make sure it is scheduled perfectly for whoever the guest might be. Yeah. I also love this about the podcast. We never finished the Who Murdered Digital Vibes.
Oh shit, you're right. What the fuck?
The thing is I couldn't continue doing it because I was kind of rushing to find a new job, so I couldn't focus on it.
Right. Fair.
Yeah.
It happens, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't continue. I'm sorry, but to spoil it for peeps that were in the Naughty and Days podcast Discord server that no longer exists that I have to remake because old account got hacked. I don't know if you guys know that.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. So, in that fucking Discord server, I posted a picture of my little model on screen, dead on the ground. And my two co-hosts, Charlie and the Mad Salvati, or Mad, I call him Mad, were just looking at my corpse, trying to figure out how I died.
Lovely.
And it was gonna be a big thing, so like each episode was gonna have a different guest that is a quote-unquote suspect.
Mm-hmm.
And Charlie and Mad will try and figure out who killed me.
Mm-hmm.
Feline was one of the first ones, I think.
Yeah, I think I was the first one.
Yeah, no, yeah, you were the first one. So Feline was one of the first guests or suspects that Charlie and Mad abused.
I think I had the situation under control. Excuse you.
And there was going to be this big list of people that were recently on the podcast. So it went from Feline to Bun Bun or Balanced Bun, to one of my streamer sisters, to a bunch of other people that were on the podcast before.
Mm-hmm.
So it was gonna go down that whole list, and everyone's trying to figure out who killed me. And by the end of it, Charlie and Mad will quote unquote reach a verdict on who killed me, and before they say who killed me, I come through the door and be like, "Can you guys shut up? I'm trying to sleep." And they're like, "You're alive?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm alive. What happened?" Basically, the reason why I was on the ground is because I collapsed because of magical use exhaustion. Meaning I used
Sorry, now that sorry, finish what you're saying.
mainly the reason why I have magical use exhaustion is because I used my portal magic too much.
Oh boy.
Anyway, as you were saying.
Now knowing your IRL lore, now I'm wondering, wait, is there like some real life inspiration behind this?
Oh, behind my powers?
No, the exhaustion thing.
Oh, my exhaustion. Yes. So the thing about my character and me is that they are literally one and the same, except one is a half demon and the other one, aka me, is just regular. So, meaning her age, her hair style, her everything that's on her right now is determined on what I normally usually wear every day and how long my hair is every day. Same thing with my age. I'm currently 23, so she's 23. Everything.
The true self-insert.
Yes, the true self-insert. Everything that happens to me happens to her. So, like, the tattoos that happen to her are happening to me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much her. And if you want to know a little bit about her powers, she has 3 little magic powers that she uses constantly. She has what I like to call portal magic, but some people call it gate magic. Basically, wherever she's previously been, she can open a portal directly to that place.
That's helpful.
Then another one is shape-shifting. And the thing is, she can't shape-shift into any living thing. It is inanimate, is what she can shape-shift into.
Okay,
so she could be a teapot.
That game where you can like hide.
Yeah, she can be a fucking yeah, she can be a teapot if she felt like it. And then another one that she has is she can only use it when she's in her half demon form, so basically just her wings and her tail. And what that is she can so when she activates her half demon mode, she gets to bring her hellhound companion from the fiery depths to be with her. But that's not the skill. That's not the power she has. What the power is that she can create basically an undead army.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, she can create an undead army, but it does take a big toll on her.
There's a cost to everything.
Same thing with the 2 main things that she uses, which are the portal and shapeshifting. If she uses those two powers or skills too many times, she will get exhausted. She won't be dead. She just is exhausted, like she hasn't slept in eons.
Makes sense.
But there's many other powers that she has, but she hasn't unlocked them yet. Because the thing is I actually have a actual little what is it called? I basically wrote her own story. Like a book. There's literally 12 chapters.
Ooh.
That's a lot of lore.
Well, no, the first chapter is just her beginning lore. The rest of it is just like what I'm like, what like her kind of like a manga.
Cool.
So
An episode.
yeah, so each chapter is like an episode. Let's see. Wherefore art thou, Celestine Beth? Alright. Let's see. It is called, where is it? Okay, so there are two different versions of it. One of them is heavily fantasy based, as in, I can. There are dragons and fairies and shit. So that one is called Dawn of Alexandria.
Nice.
Then the other one is just called Alexandria Background and Power Set. So the beginning of her lore, if you want to know, I'll summarize it because it is quite long. You could also probably read it in the about section of my channel because I put it there. But basically, what happens to her is she is born half demon, as you guys both know.
Yeah.
She's born half demon. Her human mother did not unwillingly conceived her, or unknowledgeable, or whatever the word. She did not know that she conceived this baby.
Non-consent or no.
Yeah, she had no prior knowledge of this thing. And no, she did not give birth to me. Instead, she finds Alexandria behind a church. Little baby. Behind a church. By themselves.
Creepy.
Yeah. And the reason...
Talk.
Ooga booga, feed me, mother. No, but, so a demon was listening in on her human mom. Basically, her human mother really just wanted a child, but legitimately and medically could not bear a child. So the reason and how she found Alexandria behind the church is because she was praying to God to have her own child. And instead of God answering, a demon answered.
Because of course they did.
Mm-hmm.
It
So
can be like that. Sometimes they just feel silly like that.
Yep. And right. So continuing forward, the human mom takes care of Alexandria until age until age 18. Because on her 18th birthday, after she graduated, her mom was gonna like throw her a party, and you know how parents are with birthdays to try and make it extravagant or ooh surprise. So that's what her mom originally was gonna do. Alexandria comes home. She is just walks in, goes, "Hey, yo, mom, home. Where you at?" Not exactly like that, but you get what I mean. So she says, "I'm home, mom. Where are you?" The reason why she says, "Where are you?" is because it's kind of late into the night when she gets home, so she can't really see because all the lights are off. And she tries to turn on and off the lights, and she's like, "Oh, great! I have to go fix the lights with the breaker." So she then goes to the breaker, turns on the lights, and, sorry if this is gory, she sees a bunch of blood on the ceiling, floor, walls, and every furniture piece in the room. And yeah, fun indeed. And on the wall, written in blood, whose blood? I don't know. Written in blood, it said, "I shall cleanse the earth from eternal damnation. May God have mercy on your soul."
Just early things.
Yep. So basically, this is also where she finds another one of her. This is where she discovers one of her abilities, which isn't really like a spell or anything magic use, but it is called. I dubbed it Blood Sense. So she can, like a bloodhound, she can see blood trails on the ground,
Oh.
and she can follow them, and they kind of glow to her in her eyes. They glow to her. So during that night, she follows the blood trails, and it leads her to the church where her mother found her. And she goes inside, and the church goers, quote unquote, aka weird church cultists, have her mom like on a altar, prepping her for prepping her for a sacrifice.
As you do.
As one does. So, and Alexandria tries her best. She's murdering everybody to get to her mom. But it unfortunately is too late. The quantity of the cultists or churchgoers were too great for one person to handle. And they finish the ritual, and more gruesome details. The sacrifice twists and contorts her mom, ripping her into, and her innards are now strewed across the floor in the shape of a shield. And after that, Alexandria doesn't remember anything else. All she knows is that she is now blasted several miles away from the church because of one reason. That sacrifice ritual is a ritual that the church uses to make sure no demons enter their holy land.
Oh.
So it knocked her out of there because she's half demon.
And didn't affect him.
It didn't affect any of the churchgoers at all because they are full-fledged humans. Alexandria then gets up, walks home, sees the police at her door because there's apparently dead bodies on the side of her house.
I like the apparently.
Apparently.
Like,
but basically
what's the situation? Well, sir, apparently there's dead bodies.
But yeah, so they
find
dead bodies of some missing persons and whatnot, and they question Alexandria about it. And after they finish talking to her, they leave her by her lonesome at her former house. After that, she collects all of her things and begins to walk down the highway away from her home to try and find a new home, so to speak. And then that's it. That's the beginning of it, summarized. There's way more.
That's the beginning.
There's way more detail. That's why I say it's summarized. There's way more detail, but that's basically her lore of like how she is right now. Yeah. And then to add more to the lore, Alexandria meets this weird person, these weird two people. One's named I guess Feline, and another one Ayla Moon. I don't know who those are, but
weird adventures ensued.
Yep. But yeah, there was also a comic series that I was gonna make as well with some friends of mine. And I believe there were a total of 6 volumes completed.
Sweet.
And by completed, I mean I wrote everything.
Nice.
And you want to know the name of this comic series that never saw the light of day?
Yeah.
Thieves of the Blood.
Thieves of the Blood.
Mm-hmm. I'll share that next time, but other than that, that's Alexandria's lore. If you want to read more of it, I'll probably post the whole entire thing, because even in the About section, it is summarized. I'll probably post it somewhere for anyone that wants to know. And now I will tell you guys Felines lore. Epic space circle turns into cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. First
Yep,
try.
there you go. First try. Weird space circle turns into cat and is now Eldritch horror god Catboy.
Yeah.
And now I will give you
Hot.
Ayla's backstory. Sailor Moon wannabe.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Is that actually it? Oh my god! I'm
Sailor
kidding.
Moon wannabe is the lore. See, I had to get to your system somehow, right? I had to travel here, and I do not have faster than light travel, meaning that my point of origin. This is the most lore I've ever dropped. My point of origin is within the distance that radio signals could have traveled from Earth, and me also had the time to travel to it. So if you do the math on that, radio signals have been going out into space for about 200 years. So theoretically, you'd have to travel pretty fucking fast to be within a 200-year radius. Meaning, I'm pretty fucking close somewhere. But I'm in space. And I've come to Earth. And I found this golden record right outside your system. It was really convenient. It had your DNA on it.
Can't
You
wait
guys
to
wrote it. You wrote it there, and you sent it into space, and it just happened to knock into
yeah,
me.
the thing that exists.
The thing,
Yeah.
the thing that exists. Yeah, it
Man,
exists
I
out in
can't
space.
wait to spread my DNA.
I know how to talk. I can do.
So now I have
Eloquent.
human
I know how to be
DNA,
eloquent.
and I'm here.
I'm
and
here.
And I'm a Sailor Moon wannabe because I've been watching your Earth TV my whole way here.
Oh, that's sick as
Aw,
fuck. That's
that's
sick as
so
fuck.
Love that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Another way I can best summarize Alexandria as a character, think of Raven from Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Think of Raven from Teen Titans, except not exactly like her entire like power set, because mine's
Yeah,
10 mine's
the
10
vibe.
times. But the vibe, yes, the vibe is 100% Teen Titans is Raven from Teen Titans. The good one, not the other one. Who goes there?
Whoa.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, it's the bio.
It's
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Oh my god, bio, you fat sack of shit. How you doing?
Oh my god. Digi.
Where?
Digi, the only only gal I know that could be so horrible yet so friendly.
Yeah, exactly. So shut the fuck up.
Bully you. Niceness.
Yeah, I'm a bully with niceness. Here, hold on. I need to get. Are you gonna stay for long, bio?
I'll stay for a bit.
All right, cool. Then I'll put you on screen then.
Yay.
I shall put you on screen. Just let me do this. Go here, and then go here, and then boop, 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 and then we just bam. And then we'll put you right next to Feline.
Yay.
Yay! All right. How
Bye. I'm kidding.
how was your stream though? Was it fun?
Oh yeah. No, I always enjoy playing Terraria.
That's a fucking lie. We all know you're held at gunpoint.
Look, it's interesting because Terraria isn't my type of game where you go just bang your head at a wall until you're like, oh yeah, this is fun. But I mean, I don't know.
Hold on.
Go on. We're
Okay,
listening
feel
in
free to elaborate.
we're listening in eager anticipation.
It's just that. Sorry, I'm looking at the not safe for work art channel.
Nice.
Wait, where? In my server?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't
You like what you
posted
see?
anything there. I should post something there.
Yeah, post some stuff. Do it.
I keep forgetting. It's just I keep thinking to myself, oh, I should do XYZ thing. And anything NSFW just goes to the back burner in my mind.
That's a mood. Well, not for me, but almost everything I draw is in SFW.
I do enjoy a nice hole in the wall art.
Oh yeah.
Ah, that's Charlie's art.
Yeah, that's Charlie.
I liked it. It's fun.
I know, right?
It's nice.
Oh, yo, sick! Finally, we got fucking sweatshirts now for my job.
Oh fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna get one. I want one. Gimme.
Now you can claim to be working in a sweatshop.
Yay!
That was a joke.
No, it's never a joke. Never. Nope.
Bio never tells jokes.
Bio doesn't even exist. What are you talking about?
I made this ages ago.
Bio is a construct that I carefully made over the years of planning.
What else did I make? I'll be right back.
2 years exactly. I've been cultivating this aura of niceties, and tonight it ends.
Jiminese.
Fuck you, Digi.
Aw, love you too. You slut.
Unfemales your gender.
How could? You know what? Unbios you steampunk.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I made this a while back also.
Let me see this crazy jazz. Show us your tits. Oh wait. Yeah. Phone it is.
Don't actually show tits on stream.
I'm showing my tits on the
Please
stream.
do not.
Showing my tits.
Gigi,
Here you
please, it's for your own
go.
good.
Oh my god, it's too late. Here we go. Look at these tits. Totally visible on stream right now as of the second. Whoa. Can't believe it. Can you believe it, guys?
Can you believe in miracles?
Can you believe it?
You
Like,
believe in miracles. Just came along.
Your sex thing.
You sex thing. I don't know what I came back to.
Oh, I was joking.
no, you weren't. You're never joking. Ever.
I was-
I didn't hear
Digi,
the
I
jokes.
was-
All I heard was miracles.
I was joking about unfeminines your gender. You are the perfect woman.
Huh? I wasn't listening. I was too busy looking at a epic concert that might be coming to my area of my two favorite bands.
Ooh.
Hot single
Fancy.
concerts in your area.
Hot single orgies in your area.
Where?
Oh my god. Oh, Bio, are you looking at my stream?
Yeah.
Have you seen the first emote that I finished?
No.
Oh, here, I got you.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I know. Just look how good it looks.
The color could use some work, but I think overall it's a very nice idea. And the
What?
fingers look like whatchamacallit.
Salad fingers.
Oh wait, no, those aren't fingers. They're rings for the binder.
No,
Like-
those are those are fingers, bro.
Oh,
Because what I'm holding is a tablet that I used to draw.
you know what? Just call
I-
them rings for the binder.
Whatever.
It's easier that way.
Yeah.
Because those are the skinniest fingers I think I've ever seen.
Well, my fingers are skinny. What can I say?
But besides that, I like the composition, and I think it will look absolutely wonderful in the emote.
Here's one that I think
It has
Feline will
a
like.
good contrast. That one I think the mouth needs to be bigger.
No.
I think your forehead is too large in that piece. I think you need to. Put the like move it up a bit so you can give a wider mouth.
Nah. I like it how it is.
Composition-wise.
I like it how it is.
Okay.
Then we got this one.
If you like it, then I like it.
Then we got this one.
It's so adorable.
Oh, you're all scrumbly.
That's so cute.
My mood when I was at work that one day that I told you guys about.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, that
Your
was.
Sad.
boss was being shit. Can I talk about that?
We did talk about it earlier, but if you want to, you can.
Yeah, your boss just denying your gender like that just sucks.
It really does. It pissed me off, but I don't know if you know this about me, you three nerds. I don't exert physical anger. I don't. I can't. I'm literally.
No, it's on
I'm.
the inside. It's on the inside.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
so-
I talk
and-
about throwing rocks, but I probably wouldn't.
Well, no, I know. The thing for me is I can't
Not too
physically. I can't physically expel my anger as one would, like in a healthy manner, either punch a pillar or something.
No.
I keep it in, and if it's too much, I cry.
Aw.
Oh,
Exactly like this picture.
See,
So
what
yeah.
I do is if my bottle fills up with anger, I just explode and I scream at like unprecedented levels.
Like that one time you screamed at Matt.
Yeah. Well, not wait. Which time are we talking about?
Oh no.
It was GTA.
Yes, which time are we talking about?
Almost every stream.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's literally almost every stream.
Hey, do you think he hates it?
No, he's fine with it. He knows it's
He's
for
fine?
he knows it's for comedic effect.
Okay. Thank the Lord.
And plus, you also forget he's my friend. So obviously, he's gonna know what is real and what isn't. Because he was my friend first, so he knows me and knows how weird I can be.
Oh, no. Like, the anger I feel on stream is real anger, but, like, I have no animosity towards him.
No, that's what I'm saying, is he's my friend, and he knows, like, that I jokingly expel anger. And he knows that your anger during those streams is actual real anger, but he knows that it's a good comedic filler.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just look at Ayla.
I
I do use anger as comedic.
That's fair. No, like, no matter how angry I get, I hope everyone can still be my friend. Does that sound hypocritical?
No.
No.
Nah.
No, because, like, I'm pretty sure almost everyone is the exact same way when they get, like, a big spout of anger. Like, sure.
Yeah, because usually we feel like we're angry for a reason, right? Like we're not just angry. We're like
Yeah.
incensed about something or upset or
Like,
you know.
like I hope
Anger has a valid purpose.
I hope to be like that. Like, where it's like, okay, I'm angry now, but I hope that doesn't affect how we view ourselves in the future.
Yeah.
Sound like you're about to cry. You get.
I feel verklempt when I talk about that kind of stuff too, because I feel bio on that. Just not wanting to come across certain ways, even if you have to react out of your emotions and shit. Like,
Yeah, no problem. Hey, Ayla,
it's
Ayla,
valid.
Ayla, you're my artist. No matter how angry you get with me, I'm always gonna forgive you.
Good,
I
because
know.
I don't mean any of that very hard.
I
mean
know.
It pretty,
I know you
I
can
mean
draw
it
me
pretty good
in-
naturedly.
I know you could draw me in the most compromising position in the world.
Hey, Bio.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Where
Thank you.
everybody knows your name.
No, but to answer your question
Oh,
earlier,
do.
Digi, to answer your question earlier, I wasn't about to cry. I just ran out of steam.
That's a mood. That's a mood.
Like I just was dying because
Well, I mean,
cry.
you did play Terraria, so
Yeah.
I mean, just take
And
a
I
take
have
a look
a
at Ayla.
taco in front of me that I'm about to eat, but I
Okay,
don't want to eat it.
Okay, we get it. You're gonna eat out Ayla. You don't have to say it in that manner.
I wish,
No.
but no.
Damn it!
No.
Shit. Okay, I fixed it.
Go eat taco.
All right, I'm gonna go eat a taco.
Yeah, go
Hey,
go to the.
hey,
go to the
guys.
sit there.
I'm Rabbit Eyebrow wiggling at a taco.
Yeah,
Hey
yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're all amazing.
Shut up.
No.
We
And
just met,
God.
but I'll
you,
take it.
Feline.
We
Feline,
just
I
met,
don't.
but I'll take it.
I
Yeah.
don't know you very well, Feline, but you're probably amazing.
God, shut the
Yeah,
fuck up.
I'll take that. No, let him keep going.
I
Let me
need
cook
this.
for once.
I need this.
Please.
Let me cook for once. Feline is the most feline
Wait,
of all feline.
wait.
Thank
Are you
you.
going to like cook the tacos, or are you gonna order tacos?
No, when I say let me cook, it means let me just be an idiot for once.
So yeah, let you make the tacos. Got it.
No, it's a figure of speech. I'm not actually cooking.
Too bad. It's me we're talking about. I make everything literal. Everything.
Ah, the Drax method. Nothing goes over my head. I'm too fast. I would catch you.
He's so rich about them.
Motherfucker.
All right.
So anyway,
You guys have a good night.
Thank you.
we
You too,
will. I
Ryan.
think I'll finish this last emote, and I probably might end stream.
That's so real of you.
I finished my art a while ago, and I'm
I know. You're just there existing.
Ayla, you can start on the next artwork.
I could. Do you know the other day I was meaning to tell you I haven't actually on the phone. You saw my tweet where I was bitching at OneDrive for existing?
No.
Yes.
Oh, you saw it. Okay, so Bio, all those hairstyles I did, those were all fucked. They're all fucked. I have to trace all my own work. All of it. The cross that I changed, like the tail that I changed, like the detail. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you noticed in the background of those that I had redetailed the tail.
Holes. Like
all of it. So like all of the work that I did in the last session.
You had
has
my tail
to be
with like T-holes, like the stuff you find on packages for the hooks in store. Like
the pattern? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the pattern was like T-hooks. Or not T-hooks, but like the T-tabs. Like I forget the actual name of them, but they have like
I know
an
what you're
actual
talking about
name.
though. That pattern.
Yeah, the
And
tit.
it's on-
I have all the patterns still that I use for that, but I just have to redo it.
I was meaning to talk to you about that because
like,
I did.
I had a whole thing because we were so like with it, and you were like, "Yes, do this," and I literally went to go work in the file the next morning, and I had that whole like artist breakdown. Like I literally broke down. I was like, I hate life.
That is understandable.
No,
I
it's
would break
not.
down
So, yeah.
too.
Yeah, what I've been doing to recover is doing these little cute bullshit arts here for a couple days, and then while I was doing that, I got a bunch of comms. So
That's
I gotta
fair.
work through that shit, and then I'll get back on.
Comma, comma,
No,
comma,
that's fine.
chameleon.
No, I was gonna discuss like I think 9's been growing on me, but it's kind of it's weird. Like 9 is good in that it's very simple. I could draw it like for like emotes and such, and but it's big. It reminds me of like Timmy Turner. If that
So
makes
you want
sense.
to take the shape language down a little, like bring the silhouette back a little
Like
bit,
yeah, more
but use that
anime,
same style.
more anime-ish.
Less
for
Cal
the front.
Arts.
Less cartoon.
Okay, yeah, we'll play with that in when I get
But
back in there.
I'm still in love with 13. If you don't mind,
Android
I
13?
would enjoy an alt
The both
hairstyle. I would
the
enjoy
both hairstyles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might be able to pull that
Can
off.
you like?
Sure.
Can you just?
I don't mind rigging a hairstyle. Honestly, it's one of the funner parts to rig. It's not like
I think 13 would be good to rig. 9 would just be good in general.
yeah.
I mean, could
either
you
way.
also just like, I don't know, continue drawing gender bent bio?
Yes.
We need more of
Look.
that. We need more of that. Draw
Hey,
more.
hey, Digi, no matter what, we are going to get more gender bent bios.
Yeah.
However,
We just gotta
the-
keep me on track because I'm ADHD. So.
No.
No, you're
what I
not.
was
You're
going to
Ayla.
say, guys, if I may,
Yes.
I think I would like to modify gender bent bio because, like, I love female Delu, right? She has such a wonderful design, and then I look at me gender bent, and I'm like, that's just an old hag.
Some people like old hag. Okay.
Okay,
This-
but like I don't.
Old people can be hot.
Old people can be hot, but not like.
Yeah. Just look at bio.
Are you talking about like the character details and the outfit? and
No,
that
like
kind of
just the
shit?
overall. Overall.
Well, what is the overall? You gotta. Like, are you gonna redesign entirely your gender bend?
How-
Because if it doesn't look like you, then it's not really a gender bend. It's like your other Sona.
Yeah, I don't know. I think going forward we'll have to work on it, but like, I don't know. It's something to think about. Like it's just not vibing with me. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Like, it's when I see it, I don't see me. I see some ugly woman.
Damn. Yeah, I think this is your. I think this is your trans girl awakening. I
Bro,
think-
Yeah.
I want
That's
to.
what we all do when we look in the mirror, Bio. None of us see a pretty girl when we look in the mirror.
Nope,
not
not one of
single
us.
cent. That's
I
pretty
mean-
much womanhood to a T. There, we're like, oh, I get it. She's hot, but am I hot? I don't know.
No, but I look in the mirror and I think, damn, I'm sexy today. Like,
You're just. I feel like that is the description of the like seeing yourself in it and it would be fun as opposed to what it really feels like. I don't know.
no, there's
But
like
I struggle with my own version of what is gender. So I guess
That's
like
not
don't
what I
take my
mean.
word for any of that. I'm not
Guys,
trying to say
I'm just saying.
anything.
I'm just saying my design isn't hot.
Well then,
Oh.
well
Your
then,
design has a stuck design. You don't have like unless you have a character reference sheet saying
Yeah.
these are the design pieces on my female model, then you don't have a design to show people to stick to say these are the things that matter about her.
No,
You haven't gone through and picked what's the optimum body type, what's the optimum bust size,
what's the
love-
Optimus Prime?
Yeah, because
I-
otherwise, honestly, when I'm drawing gender bit you, I'm just drawing female version of with your character design elements. It's pretty like straightforward. It's not like I'm drawing a different female's face or body or whatever. It's like it's just another female. So like from my perspective, I'm kind of laughing because I'm like, it's to me as the artist, it's very like here nor there. I just drew another body. It's neutral for me. But you're the one putting yourself in the shoes, right? So it makes sense that
Yeah.
you're having that feeling
No,
with it.
it's the thing.
It's
is,
just without having the details pinned down for me as the artist, there's nothing I can do but just draw a lady when told to draw a lady. You know?
Hey, draw a lady.
I
You know?
I love Daylu's design. Right? Like
Mm-hmm.
her
But what
hot-
is it that you love about it? Because she's a gorgeous skin tone combined with gorgeous jewel tone character clothing that really pops off of that. And so,
Yeah.
like, her character design has good color theory, and then it has a nicely designed outfit, and they kind of all go together, you know?
Yeah.
So if you want good color theory, I can tell you right now, Bio, you got to get the fuck away from blue because it's doing you no favors.
Fuck.
You're all in one shade. You're
Damn.
too much on one thing. You don't have a pop contrast that brings it far enough the other direction. And
Okay.
combine blue with gold with brown, you're seeing what is a combination of neutrals that have a masculine tint. So if you want those neutrals that have like a societally masculine twinge to them and our perception of color to come across more feminine, then you can do one of two things. You can either design the outfit she's wearing to just be overtly more feminine with those same colors, or her design changes, you know, to adapt to more feminine. Like when you're moving from masculine to feminine and you're just putting a mask on it, or are we designing a feminine body to be feminine, to express femininely? You know, you might make choices differently based on that, coming at it from that different angle, I guess. You read me?
No, I hear you. I hear you. I
Like sticking yourselves in the girl's shoes
I-
first and then designing up from there, I guess is kind of what I'm getting at, as opposed to
Yeah.
taking your male model and trying to make it fit into a female model. If you want a girl model that feels
Yeah.
really a lot like you might want to start by like putting yourself in that female shoes and saying, what would I as a girl want to look like, dress like? Or like, you know, what are those design elements that speak to me
Become
that I
trans
wanna-
is what she's saying.
Yeah.
and that's gonna
Yeah,
be
like-
really hard because I'm just male.
Well,
You're
if
not.
you are just male, then what's the harm in the design kind of carrying that too? You know, like it doesn't.
You
So-
kind of
see,
broke
to
up
me-
there.
I said like, what's the harm in the design kind of carrying across then, right? Like to
Oh,
me,
well,
if you feel distinctly male and your personal experience is distinctly male, then I don't understand what you expect to feel differently when you look at a female body. Why it would feel more like you if you're not trans? I guess that's my question. Is
Yeah,
like,
that's
what are you
fair, that's
expecting to
fair.
feel? Yeah.
I want to be able to.
Because
masturbate
what you
to
might be
myself, is that
feeling,
weird?
what you might be feeling
For
when I draw a
what?
perfectly
Design.
good-looking lady
Mhm.
and she's supposed to be you, and then
Yeah.
you're looking at her and she doesn't feel like you, that might be gender dysphoria. Like you don't feel like a lady, so therefore it doesn't feel like a pretty lady to you. I don't. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I was just thinking, man, the small glasses make her look like an old witch.
Well, they might. You could take the glasses
Yeah, that's
off
fair.
her. But for me, I honestly look at her and see like a female version of Bio, and it's like as cute a girl as any other girl on the page. For me, like I drew them all with the equal intent to be beautiful ladies, right? So for me as the
Yeah.
artist, I wasn't trying to shortchange anybody into not being a beautiful lady. So for me, when I'm looking at them all, they all have different personalities. They're all making different facial expressions. They all have different bodies, and they all have different nipples. If you look at that, I took the time to individually design nipples because no one has nipples on their character sheet to give me, except for I think you might have, did you?
I do, yes.
But yeah, so like I could get the color pick and a general size, right? Like, and so I try to like stick with what I'm given when I'm given a color sheet or a character sheet. But if I don't have the detail, then I have to guess, right? So
Yeah.
if I don't have a character sheet that says Bio's boobies are yay big with this style of nipples when drawn naked, then I'm going to make that up out of my brain noodle no matter what, because what else am I supposed to do?
True. True.
Like,
True,
if not
yeah.
given the data and
No,
pointed
I-
out why it's important, then the artist is just left to do like whatever, fill in the gaps, you know.
No, I'm looking at the art now. Yeah, I think the problem was just yeah. I think what you're right. I think you're right. It's just gender dysphoria that, like,
Might be
looking.
causing that.
Yeah, like I'm trying to put myself in this female body, but I'm not happy with the, the boobs or the vagina, and it's
Mhm.
like it's kind of messing with my brain. Like this is a awful drawing in a way. Not
Mhm.
it's a lovely. It's super well crafted, and like the best drawing I could hope for. Like you're leagues above me. Let me tell you, leagues above me. But like again, I think you're just correct. Like all that dysphoria is just like messing with my mind. I look at myself and I'm like, I don't know. And then I look at Delu and I'm like, that's a goddess.
And then
Right, and to
you
my
look at
brain, I'm like,
me.
these are like, for me, they all have differences anatomically, and they're presenting differently, slightly different poses. But like, as far as execution goes, none of those are like executed at a different level. So for my brain,
Oh, that's 66.
yeah. So for my brain, I'm going like, whatever it is you're feeling there, and especially if it's coming off stronger when tied to your character, it's probably is related to your relationship. I don't know with gender, but definitely with your character. You
Yeah,
know.
that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, just take a look at this little cinnamon roll right here. Look at her.
Ooh.
I'm talking about
I
on my
also might
stream.
have just happened to pick nipple type that doesn't do for you. You
Oh,
know,
that's fair. That's fair.
like that's one of those things where there is an extreme range of female anatomy, human body proportions, and I think every artist can get sensitive on like if someone doesn't like.
You know what it
If
is?
someone doesn't like the proportions that you gave them, it's like it's fine and all, but I don't necessarily then know what it is that would be ideal. You know,
Yeah.
hearing it's
no,
not ideal
like,
is one thing, but knowing how to fix it.
I feel like I feel like it's gonna be kind of creepy if I just send you a photo of my nipple.
Your nipple is not a female nipple, Bio, so I'm never gonna draw your nipple on a female boob like it was. That's just not something I would do. That's not helpful information. I don't know if you've seen enough human bodies.
Oh,
You know what? Yeah. No. Yeah. No. You are correct.
Human
Yeah.
bodies naked. You might need to go look at more.
You know what? I'm gonna go do
The
that.
male nipple is not gonna probably be similar generally. There's so much smaller generally.
Not
Okay,
mine.
I should clarify. I have not seen IRL that many bodies.
Right.
Naked.
And I have. As a hippie girl who's run
Online.
around in fields with naked people, I've seen
Hell
a
yeah.
lot of naked people.
Sorry.
I just have.
I want to.
You want to enjoy the life of being a hippie? You have to go hit the road and become a hippie. Like you
Yeah,
have to be a
dude.
traveling kid. You have to be a homeless person on the street and go live a lifestyle if you want that kind of thing. But every year the Rainbow Gathering happens, and it happens somewhere in the world, and a bunch of hippies get together and they do a bunch of drum circles and they trade trades and they get naked and they have fun and they do that. So, but that little kind of stuff happens all over the place when you run in those circles of people, right? So I've spent my summers by creeks with different people who are just perfectly happy to take off their clothes and run around. So I have a fairly decent like hang on it without having to be in a porn site. And when you go into porn and you get all your human body anatomy data from porn, you're seeing and if you're not being careful about what you're intaking, you're going to see a lot of people have had modification to their bodies, right? Plastic surgery being very important, and looks being very important if you're looking at certain types of porn. Now, I personally stick to my hentai and my BDSM shit, and you get a wider range of people and less fakeness, I would say, in some of the
person of
more
tastes.
yeah, right? Like, so, but in a lot of basic ass porn, it's a lot of the same type of things and a lot of the same body modification. And breasts that have been augmented have abnormalities both in tissue and nipples.
Yeah,
So-
guys, I think I've just been looking at too much furry art.
Well, and then there's art, right? There's artistic interpretation of things too. if you have been looking at one artist's style, saying you're looking at furry art still doesn't tell me as an artist what kind of nipples you were looking at, Bio. It really doesn't. It's still a huge range of furry art out there.
Yeah, dude.
Like, like, so I still can't gain, like, you could still say something like that to me, and I could still be like, yeah, you're gonna have to show me a picture what you mean.
Yeah, no, I think it's just dysphoria. like we talked about. I
Yeah.
think I'm trying to put my soul in this character that's just a random girl, and it's like
It's not fitting.
I also
Well,
love
it might
this.
fit more if you did do the build it up from like what you would want to feel. But if you don't feel those things, then
Just become Futa, bro. That's also an option.
hell yeah.
Ooh, true, with the horse cock and everything. Yeah, I
Yeah.
get
I also like how you guys were talking about this. I've been eating nothing but goldfish this entire time.
That's a vibe.
Yeah, bro. Well, anyway.
I'm allergic to cheese, so checkmate.
Joke's on you. I don't know how to play checkers.
Joke's on you. Connect 4.
Joke's on you. I don't have friends to play Connect 4.
Bro, I'd play Connect 4 with you. Bro, bro,
Aw. Yeah?
you busy? You busy?
No. Well, I'm about to end the stream in a minute.
Never mind. It's too late. Not because you're about to end stream. No, it's just because it's 10:17 p.m. where I am, and I need to finish my taco and go to sleep.
Everyone except Bio, do you guys want some goldfish?
Yes.
Here you go.
Just because Bio's not getting some.
Mm-hmm.
Just to rub it in.
Excellent.
Yeah, just to rub it
I
in.
want,
Excellent.
I want you to rub it in as hard as possible.
Okay, here, let me go drink a gallon of milk.
Yes. Enjoy your vices. I will be over here healthier for it.
Anyway, would you guys like to say parting words to the stream?
Thanks for coming. Had an awesome stream, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having me here, Digi.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of fun tonight. Chad, whoever's here, feel fucking free to let me know what your favorite type of nipple is.
Yes.
Yes, we all need to know. Anyway, see y'all later.